another time again. After the rain fall, the sun gon' shine again.
That's right.
Don't bust no U-turns, cause we ain't forgetting shit. And to all y'all that switch, suck my dick!
Let's go.
Yeah. Suck my dick. What? You talking down the family name, man, you wildin'. What? I dare one of you niggas scream out no Diddy.
Fuck that nigga.
Bro, glow with me. Baddies, they ready to go with me. I just nod and they know to go get 'em. Might see me with some pretty hoes with me, but ain't no hoe with me. I just lay back in that Virgil Maybach. That shit like 450. Police raid the crib like they think we selling crack. But we out here selling tracks. Multi-million-dollar plaques. Rather put this shit on wax. All that gossip shit is whack. When all they had was 50 cent. Who put this city on the map? Stop lying. Pops been hated on by many men. And nigga, that's fine. They gon' try to stop these M&Ms, and they gon' die trying. Pull up to the south side. We locked in, we got ties. Don't give a fuck about no blogs, cause we really outside.
Hey yo, CJ, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Niggas say it's wartime, then it's war, nigga. What we doing? Niggas playing with niggas' names and all that. Fuck that!
Broke nigga, I don't know who even birthed these hoe niggas. All that woofing on the net, well now it's time to show niggas. Steady talking on the fam and we don't even know niggas. But go ahead, play one call away. We ain't sparing no
that
nigga.
shit dead.
Count bandos in my Gucci sandals. These niggas is sick. Probably hating cause we rich. He must think we fucked this bitch. Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed. How y'all talking like a nigga time up? Throwing shit. Shots up. Skin my pop that here in the G6 in the lineup. All you pussy ass niggas line up. Let's multiply the lies up. We running shit, this bad boy. Make a bad bitch want sign up.
Hold on. We gotta get Prophet Kanye real quick before our intro. I know it's been a while, obviously, but let me go ahead and play that Prophet Ye spitting facts. And if you haven't noticed, I have got my hair cut. But I gotta play this Ye clip before we get into it. Before I do the intros, before anything else, I gotta get to it. Shout out to D-Friend in the chat, as usual. Of course, I got the pot in the background. I gotta make sure my shit working. Yeah. Again, never doubt the Ye, bro.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you going to go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about you shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right. Yes,
but as far as Meek Mills,
it's the GOAT Ye, giving us the gospel as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, all over the world, across the 7 seas, the 7 continents. It's your boy Alex Wardu, back again with the, with the PG Lang. I gotta rep Kendrick, the biggest Kendrick fan in the world, bruh. I gotta rep my city, West Coast all day. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm just happy. Like my camera's clear. I'm using the phone now. I'm not using this shitty ass 4K camera. I don't know what it is about this laptop and this camera, but I'm liking this quality. I'm liking this quality. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. I see Lando asking for the link. I'm gonna give y'all the link in a couple seconds. I gotta do word and monologue time. So as you guys may have known, I haven't been, haven't really been on here in a while, or at least it's felt like a while. Just uploaded a short here and there, just doing what I usually do, just going about daily activities, going about daily life, and the sweet life of the dude, And one day I was driving. I was driving to Target, you know what I'm saying? I already said this on my Instagram too. Is calling me. Don't call me right now, nigga. Okay. So I drove to Target. I like to call it the bad bitch bougie store for the masses, especially for the white girls. I was walking to get some veggie chips, and there was this black woman. I don't know if she was lesbian or I don't know what her sexuality was. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know people's sexuality and shit. But I was just pushing my cart, trying to get my 32 ounces of water, and she approached me and she was like, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me. I'm sorry, I just couldn't ignore you. You just looked really good. I'm sorry. Where did you get your haircut from?" I was like, yeah, I actually got a barber. You know what I'm saying? His name is Prince Scissors. Shout out to my boy Prince Scissors. I told you I was going to shout you out, nigga. You thought I was playing. You thought, nigga. I was like, yo, it's my boy Prince, my nigga. It's my nigga from New York, you know what I'm saying? He gives you the best experience, the best cut, you know what I'm saying? It's worth the price. Feel me? Go check him out. I handed the girl, and the girl was with, I'm guessing it was her brother. The brother was on the Saucy Santana side. I don't discriminate, right? I have a bunch of gay friends, a bunch of LGBTQ friendly comrades and mates, whatever you want to call it. And as I was showing my barber's IG to this woman, the guy asked me, "Damn, you look good. What's your name?" I said, "My name's Alex." Yeah. He said, "Damn, you look good as hell. Oh my God, you single?" I was like, "No, I'm not single. I actually am single. But because of this person, this human was a member of the alphabet community. I didn't want to get his hopes up or lead him on, right? I'm not really a bi-curious Nigerian man. I am a Nigerian American man that loves the puss. And, it was just very, it threw me off a little bit. But for some strange reason, no Diddy. I kind of felt good inside, man. I don't know why. Made me feel away. Maybe because it was a black person telling me, "Oh, I look good." Maybe because if it was just some white gay dude that told me that shit, I was like, "Get the fuck out of my face." Maybe it was a black dude. I'm like, okay, shout out, you know what I'm saying? Black power, brother. Black power. But I don't. My licorice does not bend that way. I'm a very, very straight heterosexual male. I don't like to. I feel like the niggas that try to go overboard with how hetero they are actually the most gayest niggas. I'm confident in my sexuality to where I can make gay jokes. I could talk to gay people, joke around, make gay jokes with the other gay people, and it not be anything, right? So I don't want to make that person feel uncomfortable. So I was like, nah, but maybe in a future life, I don't know. Who knows? But that was my day at the market. And then right when I left the market, I look on Twitter and there is this video. I wanted to actually show you guys this video. is very, very interesting, very peculiar. It took me aback. But before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good shit. If you're not gonna subscribe, nigga, at least like the goddamn stream. If you're not gonna subscribe, like the goddamn stream, bruh. Okay? Like the stream, subscribe if you want to. I appreciate everyone that listens, comments. I'm gonna try to get into my interview bag. I know I always say this every fucking beginning of the stream. I'm gonna try to get some more interviews. I was supposed to have an interview with this one producer. Works with Roddy Ricch. He worked with Ty Dolla $ign. Worked with Party Next Door. I don't know if his availability next week, but look out for that. It's not confirmed, but just look out for that. But make sure you follow me on Twitter. We are live on Twitter. We are live on YouTube. We are live on, not Instagram, Twitch. Yeah, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Yeah. But I saw a video of it was just a very, I don't know how to describe it. I would just have to show you the video and ask for your guys' opinion. Because obviously, the P. Diddy shit coming out, the video coming out seems to be the biggest topic of the week. I wanted to wait until I got to the weekend to kind of, settle down, give myself some space, give myself a bunch of information to talk about so I'm not just blabbing about some speculation, right? So DaBaby spoke on P. Diddy's parties, right? If you don't know who DaBaby is, he's a rapper out of Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? But he specifically spoke on Club Shay Shay about P. Diddy's parties, right? This is part of the reason why even me as a rapper or aspiring musical artist, I'm not chasing fame, right? If fame comes, cool, no Diddy. But I'm not chasing after it, right? Me personally, I'm so confident in my musical ability that I feel like I don't have to join certain rooms or go open certain doors. The door, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to go through these doors to get to where I want to be or what I call success in music, right? Some other people feel like they have to. Some people feel like they have to go to the white party with Jay-Z, Beyonce, Aiden Ross. It's like Drake might even go. All of these people, right? They go to these parties. They say it's networking. Even the Met Gala. Have you ever thought all of these celebrities going to the Met Gala, but we don't actually see what happens when they're in the Met Gala? Like what happens when they're at the dinner table? What happens inside the Met Gala? We never ask these questions, right? We just like, oh, what does Shakira have on? Wow, she has an amazing dress. Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Oh, Sydney Sweeney. Billie Eilish. Oh my God, look at her dress. Oh, Rihanna. Oh, look at her. Oh, Beyonce. Oh, like, who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a fuck? Honestly, in 2024, when we've all heard Cat Williams' interview at the beginning of the year. Every single thing that man has said, it's not even June yet. We're not even halfway through the year. Did he? The Drake, Kendrick shit? There's a lot of shit happening in music. I don't know where Jay-Z is, but I digress. But the lame ass nigga. Okay. But I wanted to play this video of DaBaby. DaBaby was speaking on P. Diddy's parties. Before we get into the context, the video, I don't know if I'm gonna play the video. It's like I'm probably not gonna play the video, but before we get to the video, let's watch this shit. This is what DaBaby had to say about P. Diddy's parties. Okay. Let's listen to DaBaby.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in.
Think about that. He put everyone in that house out the house so that you, the baby, you gonna stay with me, bad boy. I'm gonna take that. And this is 2020. This is like prime the baby. 2019 he blew up. 2020, beginning of 2020. This is prime the baby. This is before the whole Rolling Loud incident. This is prime the baby. P. Diddy say, "Come here, bro. Come here. Let me take that. Take that."
And me and maybe about 15 others.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in at the moment. I was at a party.
It's crazy, man. And he's not the only one. This nigga has 30 years of this shit. We're gonna get into it. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Now, let me pull up I don't even know if I have the interview that the guy did. It was because I was watching the Ag stream, and he was watching, I think it was like a correspondent that's in the judicial field and some girl, and they were talking about, the statutes of limitations, basically, that because the video came out in 2016, that, even if they wanted to charge P. Diddy for the video, they couldn't, because the statute of limitations in California for a simple battery charge would be a year. So after 2017, you couldn't have charged P. Diddy. But the girl had corrected him and said, it's actually not a simple assault, but it's an aggravated assault. Because obviously, look at the video. Like, the nigga's like tossing her around, throwing bases at her. Like, what are you saying? So he said, the statute of limitation for an aggravated assault is 3 years. Not that much of a difference. So 2020, you can't charge P. Diddy for that video that came out in 2016. So it's just, unless they have more footage that's a little bit more recent of his behavior, maybe the last 2-3 years since 2021, I'm pretty sure there's going to be footage out there, because there was that one girl before that kind of looks like Cassie, got her ass beat by Diddy too. And she said that was in November, December 2022. So if there's footage of that, if there is evidence that, like, surveillance footage of that incident, yeah, we're taking your ass to jail. But, Diddy's, I think at this point, Diddy is like 30 to 40 million in lawyer fees at this point. Because it's like, you got to think, bro. The whole, him changing his whole persona to try to get everyone on his side, trying to sway public perception, even though his public perception has been shit the last, I feel like, 5 to 7 years. I feel like it's been pretty shit the last good part of a decade. We've been hearing a lot of crazy shit about Diddy. It's just the masses haven't really put a spotlight on it like they are the last couple of years, right? But, he doesn't really, he's going to have to depend on his assets, because he doesn't have the what was it, the Ciroc shit, doesn't have that. Revolt shit, he doesn't have that. He's going to have to rely on his properties just to maintain his lawyer fees. Because all of these lawyers, you got to think, P. Diddy probably has the best lawyers ever. And to maintain just those lawyers, regardless if you win the case or not, just to maintain your lawyers, probably 30 to 40 million in lawyer fees is what I'm hearing. You had WAC 100 also confirm this too as well. I don't know how well he can maintain that. He probably could I don't know how long you can maintain that, bro. Even if you're a so-called millionaire, I don't know how long you can maintain that, bro. You got public perception is not on your side. That's facts. And your son didn't help you at all with that bullshit I just played earlier. Oh, you raided this house, but you didn't check this house. Really? It's almost laughable. It's like Cat Williams just looks like a prophet the more and more the days go by, bro. It's honestly crazy. It's crazy. And even with him trying to change his whole public perception, how the public looked at him, I remember, I think it was either, I don't know if it was earlier this year or like last year, there was talk about P. Diddy giving back the publishing to one of his Bad Boys artists. I forgot what artist it was, but he gave back a part, I think all of his publishing for one artist, which is like, if you just think critically, right? Just because you give back publishing for one of your artists from back in the day, you could just count that as a loss and just claim it on your taxes, and it's a tax write-off. And it's not like the publishing for that artist was a lie, because it was just some BC level tier Bad Boy. It wasn't Biggie. It wasn't anyone like with a valuable publishing value, right? He gave back the publishing just so that everyone on Twitter could be like, "Oh, look at P. Diddy, he's getting back the publishing. Look, he's a great person, brother love," right? Niggas don't think you can claim that as a loss. You can literally claim that as a business expenditure, and that's literally a tax write-off. So, did that really affect you by giving that publishing away? No, you're a billionaire. Your net worth, you don't have $1 billion liquid, right? But you're a billionaire with a billionaire net worth, right? But all of these lawyer fees that he has, I don't know how long he's gonna maintain that shit. I'm sorry, especially with this video. That video, I'm never gonna sit here and condone nothing like it. And then all these people saying like, "Oh, that was a cash grab." Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas are so great. Y'all are showing y'all ass so much this year. It's like, nigga, even let's just say hypothetically it was a cash grab. If anyone should be able to get away with that, it's Cassie. Cassie was with this man the longest out of any girl, put up with the most out of any girl. If you wanted to call it a cash grab, I guess, but nigga, that shit was like the Royal Rumble, bro. We all saw the video. That shit was crazy. She probably should have got paid more, honestly. So all these people trying to, because I'm hearing people apologize and like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all just showed y'all ass. There's no amount of apologizing that y'all can do for that. That's just lame and it's corny, bro. It's lame and it's corny. So there's a video of Sean Diddy Combs breaking into Cassie's studio session, and he says something very specific, very, very specific. I don't want to be the guy to, I'll just let the video speak for itself. It's kind of, I have no real words for it. It's just the whole situation is just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But this was him breaking into the session. And look.
Come on, people, keep up. We got in this room. We go from room to room. This is made bad boy. We go from room to room up in this here. Oh, who's this? Say what's up to the people.
Hi, people.
Say what's up to the people.
That shit is bright.
Say what's up to people.
Hey, people.
That's Cass right there. She's in the vocal booth doing what she got to do. Come on. We working. We just some young black men and women working, doing legal work. You lucky we ain't out on the streets. We doing legal work.
I was muted. I muted myself like I was academics. It's crazy. So you can kind of see with the context clues of everything that we've found and we've actually seen. Kind of see why that video looks, you know. It shows how much of a control freak he really is. It shows all of the other allegations that he's had regarding Biggie, regarding Aaliyah, regarding Kim Porter, regarding Harrell, regarding, you know, B2K, you know, regarding, you know, a lot of these things that people in the industry that have worked with him in the past can't speak on because there's something called blackmail, right? Let's just say hypothetically, right? Conspiracy theorists were doing here, right? Let's just say hypothetically, everyone that P. Diddy, allegedly, everyone that P. Diddy works with, he has a tape of you and uses it as blackmail in case you get out of line or you talk too much or you think you bigger than the, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, let's just say he blackmails, right? Is that so out of the realm of possibility that a P. Diddy, a music mogul, a music icon, the most powerful person in music, right? Or allegedly, a big allegedly on that. That nigga is not. Stop that. We're not comparing P. Diddy to fucking Lucian Grange, right? But as far as like the black music artists that have power in the music industry outside of Jay-Z, which I hope he's hiding. I really do hope he's hiding. But out of all of those people that have the power and all that shit, is that hard to really stomach that a person with that much power could probably have some shit on a lot of these people that aren't speaking out? Because think about it. Let's use some deductive thinking, right? A whole video from 8 years ago just came out. P. Diddy beating the shit out of Cassie on camera for the whole world to see. CNN reported it. I'm pretty sure it was a leaked video, right? Came out in this towel. She tried to run away. Pressed the elevator button. Ow. Right? Kicks her. Drags her in the elevator. And that's all we saw. Lord knows what actually might have happened inside the room. Lord knows. Right? I'm hearing people saying, oh, why are you trying to bring this guy down? Oh, you were down with it. Why did you stay with him? Why'd you stay with him? Why the fuck did you stay with this nigga? I'm hearing niggas on the internet say this shit. Right? I'm hearing niggas say, why did Cassie stay in that situation? Why did Cassie stay? Why did she put up with it? I'm hearing niggas say, oh, she liked it. That was actually a kink for her. Getting her ass beat like it's the fucking Women's Royal Rumble. That was a kink for her. She liked that shit. She always came back. As if that justifies what the fuck we just saw on the camera. Are you dumb? See, a lot of niggas just don't need platforms to have an opinion. A lot of people don't deserve platforms. A lot of people don't deserve opinions. A lot of people can have an opinion. Don't get it fucked up. I am pro freedom of speech. I am pro whatever you want to say. I am pro all of that shit. But that don't mean that what you say is valid. A lot of shit niggas be saying on the internet, on Elon Musk internet, it's not true. So much so that we have community notes now. So, all you niggas trying to defend that shit, even after having physical proof, you're saying the video. This is an old video, bro. So you can automatically assume that it's a reoccurring. That didn't just seem like something that just happened out of the spur of the moment and it never happened. Like what are we saying? A lot of these niggas don't even think for themselves. Or a lot of these people don't even think at all. How could you possibly defend a video by saying she liked it? That was a kink for her. Again, hypothetically, let's just say it was a kink. Let's just say. I don't think it was. Let's just say. Let's go with your dumbass opinion. Let's just say, oh, it was a kink. She liked that. That's what she always went back, right? Then explain Kim Porter. Then explain Gina, the other Asian girl that got her ass beat. Was that a kink? Then explain, I don't know, Lori Harvey. Did he beat Lori Harvey? We would never know. We wouldn't know. Because they all liked it. That was their kink, right? Or is the common denominator Sean Puffy Combs? It probably was. It probably was. D-Friend, the white boy. How you doing, brother?
Why you so high and mighty, yippity talking?
I drink a Celsius.
Did she like it? Who knows? We don't know, man.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Here we go. Okay, defend it. Go ahead.
Well, how could you defend that, nigga?
A lot of these people on Twitter, they got a lot of. I see Slim Thug.
I don't know where you
Slim
Thug didn't defend it. Slim Thug didn't defend it.
Hey, that's your Houston comrade, bro.
He went back and said he apologized.
That's a Houston legend, bro. No, he didn't apologize. You watched the video?
I thought because watching the video, he said he was wrong.
Oh, I think he apologized for.
I see his initial video, like his first video he ever made about it. We said we don't know, like we don't got no evidence or whatever.
I think there was another video that came out. I don't know if you could pull it up, but there was another video because I was watching the Act stream. There was another video that came out, and he was saying like, "Why y'all trying to bring down the black man?" or some shit like that. I'm like,
no, that was the first video.
Niggas. I think he doubled it. He responded again. Let me see if I can find it. If you can't find it, I'll try to find it. But I don't see how niggas are defending shit like that. See the Chris Brown Rihanna shit. Even though it's kind of crazy to even defend that, there was no video evidence for that. But I feel like even if there was video evidence for that, that's not to say that some niggas would still be defending Chris Brown somehow, some way, which is like.
I mean, niggas do defend Chris Brown. They said she hit him first.
Bro. Because I guess Rihanna's an MMA specialist. What the fuck? Like Chris Brown isn't the most talented nigga in the world. This nigga can dance. He can sing. He can act. He can hoop. You think he can't fight, nigga? Like, what? Come on, bro. Come on. You know?
My only thing with it is, like, people are like, now people's thing is, like, you know, anybody who said something in the beginning, like, that's like, I mean, you could be wrong in the beginning and get some new information. Like, okay, well, yeah, he obviously beat the shit out of her. Because I don't think it's a good precedent just because, like, certain things come out about somebody after. It's like, well, look, it's like, yeah, that happens. But also plenty of times we could be like, look, a woman lied on somebody. So, like, I mean, I get it. Diddy's famous. He's a piece of shit. Like, what he did, he's fucked up. He's a piece of shit. But the whole narrative now is like, and this is why you believe all women. It's like, you know, that ain't the. You know,
oh no, I don't agree with that.
Cassie was found to be correct. Now, all the other stuff about making, you know, Diddy, you know, making her, I don't know what she said. He was making her like have sex with the guys and all that. That's still, I guess you seen her get beat down. People are gonna be like, that's not enough for debate. That most likely did happen. So I'm just gonna roll with that. But the narrative is like, because this happened, it's like, nah, well, yeah, that's why you believe everybody. It's like, nah, we just seen plenty niggas get railroaded and jammed up.
Fuck that. Fuck all that.
Cassie was
believing
telling the
everybody.
truth, right? But
Because I
that don't
guarantee
mean everybody.
it'd be
That don't
the
mean everybody
same
telling the truth. I mean,
niggas.
we just had a gay dude on Tasha K talking about Soulja Boy called him up to have sex with him. We're like, come on, we believe everybody. I mean, that was a nigga, but still.
I don't know, bro. It'd be the same niggas. Like Wack 100 said, okay, the Meg Tory shit, the video gonna come out. It hasn't came out yet. But I guarantee you, if the video come out, niggas gonna justify it.
If the video comes out of him shooting her or what?
If it's like, oh, Tory's wrestling the gun away from Meg because Meg trying to shit. Oh, can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
I felt like I was lagging.
No, you was, but you good. I can hear you. So
Yeah,
you saying that if the video shows Tory Lanez not actually trying to shoot Meg, trying to get the gun away, people still be
just
well,
like how a lot of people on Twitter said, if it was Tory. Damn, is that P. Diddy, nigga?
Nigga shit trash. It's a lame ass nigga. Nigga shit trash, man. What the fuck we got going on here? What kind of janky ass operations nigga got going on? Now you good now. I'm about to say, what kind of janky ass operations dude got going on here?
I'm on my phone. I'm trying to do something different, bro. I got the audio playing from my laptop, so I'm hearing myself talk in real time. So it's gonna take some.
He's like, yeah, it's Mike. No, he about to spit BS.
He about to spit BS. Head ass nigga. But yeah, I'm like, bro, if the Tory Meg video comes out, because on that major ass street, bro, that's a rich area. There are cameras everywhere. If a video came out and it was Tory wrestling the gun away from Meg, because Meg wasn't tested for gun residue. We've said this countless times, and probably was for a reason. And if that was the case, because Tory wrestled the gun away from Meg, which is why Tory had gun residue, and Kelsey probably had gun residue, because Tory was probably in the middle, Kelsey probably behind. So if there's a video that comes out showing out everything that a lot of people were speculating, I feel like there will still be women out there still on Meg's side. Even after Meg lied 3 different times. There's nothing you can do. The internet's undefeated. People gonna think what they think. That's why I'm like,
I don't know how we got back to this queen. She's doing great. She's on tour. We way back on the queen.
Her tour is not sold out. Her tour is not sold out.
Do you not see the crowds? What do you mean?
What crowd, nigga? I saw Nicki's crowd.
Go to her Instagram. You can see a crowd on Instagram. What are you talking about?
You compare her crowd to Nicki's? There's no comparison.
Pull it up on Instagram.
There's no comparison, bro.
Ain't
nothing to pull up.
Pull up her Instagram. You'll see the crowd. What do you mean?
Meg would lie about some shit. Meg will lie about anything, bro. So I don't need to.
How you gonna lie about a visual of a crowd? Like looking at the people in the crowd.
It's AI, bro. Like, of
okay,
course,
that nigga's just chatting. All right, that nigga's chatting.
But I'm trying to pull out this Slim Thug shit. He said Mike dropped multiple times.
He said there's still people who think Drake won. There's biased stupid people everywhere.
The only reason why I think it's not going to affect Drake is because Drake has more monthly listeners than Kendrick already. It didn't even take more than 2 weeks. So they're not like us. Okay, let them sing that shit.
I don't want to hop on the Kendrick shit because we beat that with Dead Horse like the past week. But I'm curious to see what it does this week, like the second week on Billboard. Like I'm curious to see, does it stay in the top 10? How far does it drop? Like I'm curious.
I thought it was like the third week.
No, it was only out for a week, and then it hit number 1. So now whatever's about to come out. Yeah, it came out like a Saturday ago. But it don't matter when it came out. The Billboard charts he'd only been charted 1 week. So last week it was number 1. Now we'll see what it is.
Oh, because it came out Monday. Okay. Yeah. It's a full tracking week is Monday to Monday. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what. It's felt like 3 weeks though.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But no, back to Diddy. Diddy Bop. And
yeah, like with the
he's
Drake shit, it's like
the craziest thing I said, and I tweeted this. The craziest thing about it to me was like this the brazenness of it. Just like I don't know. I know people are rich. I know Diddy got a lot of money, so maybe he rented out the entire floor that they were on. Which I mean, like I don't know why you would, but let's just say he did. But to think that I'm gonna run down the hallway, beat on Cassie in front of the elevators. Not even worried about the cameras. I'm not even talking about the camera aspect of it. Just like anybody could come onto that floor while you're doing that. Anybody could come out of their room while you're doing that. Just the way he did it was insane. Like he just is clearly like a psychopath. Because it obviously looked like too, he was in the shower and he was getting ready, whatever he was doing. She was like, this is my opportunity to get away. So clearly there was something going on probably that we didn't see in the room that made her like, I need to sneak out right now while he's in the shower. And then he realizes she leaves. He runs out the shower with the towel on, and then he attacks her, kicks her. Like he's a piece. He's fried. Like it don't even matter at this point. Like I think Diddy could not get no charges going forward. Like he could not get charged with any sex trafficking, anything like that. And this is all we saw. He's cooked.
Cooked as in how? Public perception. I feel like it's public
perception, distancing themselves from him, like award shows, inviting him, people wanting to be around him, like going to his parties. I think that's fried.
I don't know. I don't think. Hopefully, he got some money somewhere. Hopefully, he has some properties.
Well, no, he's still gonna be rich. Like he still got, like he still owns publishing of music and shit like that. And I'm sure when he sold Ciroc or when he got kicked out of Ciroc, he probably got hundreds of millions of dollars. Like I'm not saying he's not gonna be rich. He's gonna be rich still. I'm just talking about as far as like people want to be seen
as compared to us, yeah. But his lifestyle that he lives, he is not going to be rich in the next 3 months.
No, he still probably has hundreds of millions of dollars.
Hundreds of millions?
Yes, hundreds of millions of dollars.
How much you think he spends on lawyer fees?
I don't know, maybe a couple $1 million.
A couple million for a federal investigation?
Yeah, maybe a couple $1 million. But we don't even know. We wouldn't even know what they're doing. We'll know what they're sending him. We'll know what he's got his lawyers doing. Is their motions like he didn't even charge him nothing? So what is his lawyers really doing? He didn't even charge him shit. I mean, he has like the lawsuits. He has the lawsuits, but I mean, just because you're being investigated.
I mean, if they have a warrant, they obviously found some shit. So
no, I'm saying because they're investigating. I mean, it just depends on what they're doing. Like if the lawyers aren't needing to be doing anything because they haven't been charged, then it's like, what are they doing? Now for the lawsuits, maybe okay, he's got to do with those, so he's paying lawyers for all that type of shit. So there's that aspect of it.
Civil suits,
yeah, but no, a couple. I don't know, like how much you think he's spending on lawyers?
Man, bro, a civil suit. Okay, so a civil suit, you most likely it won't be strong enough for them to charge you, take your ass to jail. But you're depending on who is trying to sue Diddy. Even if it's a civil lawsuit, it's going to be a lot because Cassie settled for $30 million. All right, so if we're hypothetically saying that this video just happened to leak, cool. But if it comes out that Cassie is cooperating now, even after settling, I think there might be some countersuing there because it's like you already settled, so why are you still cooperating in an open investigation when you already settled? Unless there's another investigation that they're looking into to where they need Cassie to cooperate to get Diddy. But if we're saying that this video didn't leak because of maybe her or someone, I don't know if they're saying, because I heard someone say 50 Cent leaked it. I don't fucking know, but I don't think 50 Cent's give a fuck. Because it's either he had this shit and during the raid, the authorities took the footage, or they had a warrant to go through it and use it for the investigation for the raid, or someone leaked it. I would like to think he had the footage, which is like, if you're Diddy, it's like, are you fucking serious?
I mean, one of Kodak Black's lawyers, he said, anyone who thinks CNN obtained this video is a sucker. This was a leak. And to me, it's telegraphed the fact he's about to be charged with it in a bigger case. This way, if Cassie is the star witness, they can rely on the fact that she was essentially under his control. By the way, That is why this case should have been settled way before the lawsuit was filed. And then he also says, one other observation is there is a reason he hasn't left the country or flew anywhere the past month. My belief is they would arrest in a criminal complaint if he flew anywhere. This is like one of Kodak Black's lawyers. I don't know like how credible he is, but he's a Kodak Black lawyer. So
said they would arrest him if he flew somewhere.
Like tried to like leave the country.
Well, what if he goes to a country that has extradition?
No, then they wouldn't let him go nowhere. They're saying they would arrest him before he takes
so
off.
he would get stopped at the airport. That's
he'd
crazy.
be stopped at the airport.
Hey man, P. Diddy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Take Tupac's advice and fake your death, bro. That's the only way at this point. You're fucked. And Jay-Z, you better hide.
Why do we keep throwing Jay-Z? Why do black people do this to each other? Why do we do
You know you knew what that nigga was on, bro.
Yes, they're like
Don't tell me
billionaires.
you was friends with that nigga for 30 years. You ain't seen shit.
Friends,
Don't give me that. Don't give me that now. Don't give me that.
Christ.
Birds of a feather flock together, nigga. Jay-Z, you better be hot.
Okay, so we gotta bring. Okay, so Kanye, we gotta bring Kanye. He was big. That was a big brother. That was a big brother. What you mean? That was a big brother for at least 15.
Kanye obviously doesn't.
That was big brother.
If Kanye's calling Diddy a fucking fed, I don't think.
Yeah, after how many years of hanging out with Diddy?
Kanye hanging out with Diddy?
You don't think Kanye's ever hung out with Diddy in his life?
Compared to the times that Jay-Z's hung out with Diddy?
He's been in the game since 03. He's never hung out with Diddy.
Compared to the times Jay-Z's been hanging out with
your
Diddy.
logic. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, if Jay-Z's with
Jay-Z
Diddy.
and Diddy
If Jay-Z's with Diddy, then
Kanye
Jay-Z's with Kanye.
Diddy.
Kanye and Jay-Z did the whole album together. So, okay, then now we got to think Kanye may be doing something.
Dame Dash more than fucking Diddy. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Birds of a feather,
Kanye
right?
hanging out with Diddy?
Birds of a feather. Right. No, birds of a feather, right? Just stick on your logic. Birds of a feather. Diddy, Jay-Z, they're birds of a feather. So Kanye hangs out with Jay-Z, so he's a bird of a feather.
Kanye and Diddy. When was the last time
I'm going down your logic.
Let's logically think about this, D. Frank. When was the last time you saw Kanye with Diddy?
I don't know. We watching when niggas be together. What's that mean?
Never.
He's been around since 03.
He's
been around since 03.
With Diddy. Multiple
He's been around since 03. What does that matter?
Videos.
What does that matter?
Showings.
He could have did something in 05, 06, 07, 08, 2010. He could do something. He had to do something in the last 3 years. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You're crazy.
Why you? I know you try to be right, but like I know you try to be right, but like I didn't say he did something in the last 2 years. If he hung out with Diddy at any point from 03 he got in the game to 2012, like he could did something with Diddy at any point.
I'm saying, you think their relationship is that close?
You're putting it on Jay-Z. You're saying birds of a feather flock together. I said, okay, Jay-Z hangs out with Kanye. So are we going to say Kanye also is now a bird of this feather? I'm just asking you that question.
Just because Kanye hangs out with, let's use some deductive reasoning here. Let's not just say shit.
Okay, let's go.
Let's use deductive reasoning.
Let's go.
You think just because Kanye hung out with Jay-Z, that means he's close with fucking Diddy?
I didn't say he's close to Diddy. I didn't say he's close to Diddy.
Then what are you saying?
You said birds of a feather, right? So Jay-Z hangs out with Diddy, right? So you're assuming that Jay-Z does weird shit. Let's slow down.
Longer.
No, say so. Jay-Z hangs out with Diddy, so Jay-Z possibly does weird shit, right? That's your point.
And that means Kanye did?
Is your point just because Jay-Z hangs out with Diddy, he's done something weird?
He's known him since 90 fucking seven.
So just say yes or no. So yes. So it's a yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Jay-Z does weird shit, right? And Jay-Z hangs out with Kanye.
Diddy, not Diddy.
Jay-Z hangs out with Kanye, right? So we can say deductive reasoning, birds of a feather flock together, and maybe Kanye does some weird shit as well.
We don't know.
By your logic. I'm just going by your logic. I'm just breaking down your logic.
If we're using logic, we've seen them in public together more than Kanye and Diddy.
You keep talking about Diddy. I'm past Diddy. I'm not saying Diddy and Kanye together.
So what's more likely?
I'm not saying Diddy's with Kanye. I'm not saying Diddy's with Kanye. I'm saying the birds of a feather, because we're throwing this on Jay-Z. He's a pedophile. He's a weird ass nigga now. So I'm saying, you're saying that because he hangs out with Diddy. So I'm saying if Jay-Z's a weird nigga and Kanye hangs out with Jay-Z, then we have to, okay.
All of these industry niggas are weird, but Diddy weird and Kanye weird, two different things, D-Fran. Two different, clearly.
I'm just saying you threw it on Diddy. So I'm saying, like, I mean, not Diddy, you threw it on Jay-Z. So I'm saying, okay, if Jay-Z's doing it, if birds flock together, then okay, then maybe Kanye's doing it. That's the only point I'm making. That's the only point I'm making.
Who do you think has won more crazy industry shit?
I think Kanye's probably done more crazy shit than Jay-Z.
Than Jay-Z?
I've seen Kanye do more outrageous, outlandish things. I don't know. I've never seen Jay-Z really out of character to think that he's. I never see like he got beat up by in an elevator by Solange, and he didn't even do anything. He just got his ass whooped. So I don't know what he's doing.
Why was that?
Because he cheated on Beyonce. That's a man thing.
So you think that's why?
What do I think? What's fine?
No, you think that's why? That's the only reason why.
Hold on, break it down. What do you mean?
The way Solange felt so personal about Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce that she wanted to beat the shit out of Jay-Z. The way she reacted, that didn't seem like someone that just, I reacted because your boyfriend cheated on you. That sounded like
let's you break it down. What do you think
probably
it was?
More than that.
What do you think it was?
I don't know, but it's probably a little more than that.
Or a sister just mad her sister's been crying to her about her husband cheating on her.
Oh, I fucked this girl. All these niggas fuck all the same people. That can't be what it is. That can't be what it is. Just like the same reason why all these niggas is mad at Drake. Y'all niggas not mad at Drake because he fucking y'all bitch. All of y'all fuck the same bitches, so it's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. So let's really talk about it. Jay-Z and Diddy together have been seen they've known each other more. They literally hang out with each other. The Brock Nation dinner. All of these different parts. We've seen more pictures of them together. So I would like to think Jay-Z should be in hiding. Because Jay-Z, a family man, he done cheat. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to put this on LeBron. Like I said, I don't want to slander black men this stream. But are we going to say LeBron has never cheated? Are we saying that LeBron has never fucked another woman?
I don't know. I just typed in Jay-Z. I typed in Kanye Diddy on Google Image. I see a bunch of pictures with Kanye, got his arm around him at the GQ party, smiling, living it up together, yucking.
Do we think the greatest player of all time has not fucked another woman besides Savannah in his 21 years of being in the NBA? Let's be realistic. If Jay-Z's cheated,
maybe, I don't know.
If Steph, well, I don't know about Steph, but he's a little Christian shit, whatever. But LeBron, we're saying LeBron has not fucked, allegedly, let's just say Rihanna, maybe. Let's just say Rihanna. You don't think that might have happened? Maybe. Why is Savannah James making a podcast right now? Out of all the years that she could have made a podcast, she's making a podcast now. Why?
She got more time. Her kids are older. Her husband's career is winding down. She's trying to find, I'm not going to be going to games all the time, so I want to find something I want to do. I know the logical answers aren't the nice, answers. We want the crazy conspiracy.
That's the industry.
Because she caught LeBron James with a man. I don't know what's the reason. I don't know. She want to.
You need to respond like Jaguar Wright, bro. Come on, man. Bro, Lindsay Lohan is Sydney Sweeney, bro. Come on, bro.
How many stories are out there about Jay-Z? I see 04. I'm just saying 04. We seen Jay-Z hit a woman before he mushed her.
Did he?
I don't know. I never seen that before.
A lot of these niggas don't care about domestic violence.
But I'm not even talking about when we come to Jay-Z and Diddy. Warder's not talking about Jay-Z putting his hands on a woman. He's talking about Jay-Z doing weird, freaky sex shit.
Nigga, he did some shit with Marina Abramovich. Did spirit fucking cooking. We're comparing him to fucking What are we saying, bro? Niggas just see this and then they ignore it because it's Jay-Z. This nigga Jay-Z has done the craziest shit in his career, but because he's a businessman, he just does the God did. It's like this nigga don't do no wrong at all. This nigga was at a spirit cooking event, bro. But if I talk about it, I'm a conspiracy theorist. During the whole Magna Carta shit, his whole rollout was being with Marina Abramovich. Why? What the fuck do you have to do with Marina? Why? That was, 2011? I think it was 2010, 2011, 2011? So it's not like this was recent. This was prime Jay. I don't see Kanye hanging out with those type of people. Kanye might hang out with Trump. Kanye might hang out with Nick Fuentes. He might be on some racist
hang out with Marilyn
shit.
Manson. What do you mean?
We compare no coon shit to that shit.
He hang out with Marilyn Manson. What you talking about?
Okay.
So all these niggas do the same shit is my point. They all do weird shit. I'm sure we can find Kanye West wanted to be Kanye West wanted to be in the fashion industry so bad. I'm sure he's been around a bunch of weird ass niggas himself.
Of course,
he wanted to be in the fashion industry so bad.
If you're at that level, you're obviously going to be around them by proxy because of who you're affiliated with. Kanye was affiliated with Jay early in his career. And they kept that relationship going on until, I want to say, around 2014, 2015, before he had that old, whatever the fuck, that rant he had on stage where he had to get hospitalized. That was like 2016, 2015. But before that, they've had a great relationship. That's what it seemed like. So by proxy,
Kanye West in 2013 on the Breakfast Club said he was Marina Abramovich.
bitch. Bro, who the fuck? Hold on, bro. Who the fuck you calling me, bro?
Then that's me calling me, nigga. You start hearing the facts and he says, somebody call me. You got talking about, oh, now you didn't see it. What do you guys think of Academic's case? Ugh. Academic's got a weird case. Why is he around? It's fucked up. I'm sure we'll talk about that. That's Wardu's idol. Y'all just started? Yeah, we ain't really been talking about
Nigga, carry the pie. What you doing, nigga? It's a D-Fran show too, nigga.
I'm talking. We saw. I was reading the chat. But you heard what I said about Kanye saying he was Marina Abramovich?
Kanye.
He's at the Breakfast Club.
He was hanging out with her?
He said, I am Marina Abramovich.
Bro, he be speaking in hyperboles and fucking Bible verses, bro. Don't take that.
He said, yeah, that'd be cool, but I'm like Marina Abramovich. This is like performance art. That's what he said. I'm just saying, all these niggas weird. I know y'all love Kanye, so y'all like to give him a little pass. He's a genius. He's whatever. But like, any of these niggas y'all say Jay-Z want to hang out with, Kanye want to hang out with these people too. So, yeah, that's my only point here. But yeah, I can't carry the show because I can't do nothing. I can't pull up no links. I can't do none of that shit on here. That's your shit.
Bro, that nigga Kanye be speaking in fucking Bible verses and fucking parables. Nigga, you can't take anything. Kanye be saying shit. He be trying to tell y'all niggas shit, but it be niggas like D-Fran that try to make everything in life like a coincidence to where he has to speak in parables and dumb it down so that they can like all make
what did anything I just said have to do with what did anything I just said have to do with anything you're saying? I said he said he's a Marina Abramovich. That's it.
You said what?
He said he's all I said was he said he's Marina Abramovich. That's all I said. That's what he said.
Okay. But what does that mean though?
I'm saying the same like you're saying Jay-Z is like this, he used Marina Abramovich for a rollout.
Okay, like
he says he's Marina Abramovich. So obviously he sees her as some like high figure as well.
That's what you're assuming.
What do you mean? That's what he said. If I'm gonna bring up something like if I'm gonna say I am the Steve Jobs of podcasting, that means I put Steve Jobs at a high level. If I say I'm Marina Abramovich, this is performance art. That means Kanye West puts her at a high pedestal when it comes to performance art.
He's
right or wrong. Right
or
wrong. So when he says I'm Steve Jobs, when he says I'm Disney, what is he? He's putting these people on a pedestal because they are the greatest of their field, right?
Have you noticed that all the people that he's mentioning are all white? He's only saying that because the best way that a lot of people can understand the fact that he's
putting them on a high pedestal.
The best way that people can understand that shit is by mentioning a white prominent figure within that industry. Because if you mention a black figure, they're probably not going to take it seriously as a white person. If you name, I'm the Walt Disney of this, I'm the Steve Jobs of this, I'm the Elon Musk of this. But a nigga ain't going to say, I'm the George Carver of this, I'm the fucking this of that. Like, no.
But that doesn't negate my point of him still putting people at a high pedestal. Because Kanye West is a fucking egomaniac. So he wouldn't compare himself to nobody he didn't look highly of. That's just what
you would assume that.
That's just
the nigga calls himself a god. So obviously he could say whoever the fuck he wants to say. He thinks he's better than all these people, regardless.
He sees her as a big enough figure to where he wants to put himself in the same league as her, is what I'm saying.
As who?
Marina Abramovich.
I'd rather listen to fuck it.
I don't know how you're defending it. He's just like his mind is looking for some bullshit.
These liberal destiny ass niggas are weird, bro. I don't know what's going on. These destiny watchers are
bullshit to say. He's looking for some bullshit.
Lydia, the destiny watchers like D-Fran be a different breed. I'm telling you, bro. It's like you defending Marina Abramovich, bro. Y'all niggas.
You brought up Marina Abramovich, not me.
Nigga, it was in the context of the conversation.
You tried to discredit.
Don't try to be semantics,
a black
man,
African American
the
conversation, and I just asked you why you trying to discredit.
Nigga, I said Jay-Z and Diddy probably hang out a lot more historically than fucking Kanye and Diddy. The nigga called him a fed. If a nigga calls you a fed, I don't think there's any moment in time where he regarded you with any type of respect. Bro,
That's not
he called you a
Kanye.
fag.
Kanye flows with the wind every day. That's not even true. Come on, that's not true. Kanye West love you today, hate you tomorrow. Like what
This
are we
is
talking
a
about? Come
horrible
on.
thing for me. This
Expectable response.
exactly. Come on now. What the fuck are we talking
Salute
about?
to the people of the Deep Red Show channel. Salute to
That
the
was a
fucking listeners. They
horrible-
know what the fuck going on. They see through the bullshit. That's why Woody be talking about his monologues. He be
Like, that
trying
was
to
a
get his bullshit
horrible way to like say that. I mean, Woody, right? Historically, I would. Hov and Diddy probably have hung out together more than Kanye.
See, but that's
West.
what see that book.
But-
That wasn't even my point. He just tried to say that. Like I didn't say he
Okay,
hung out with more.
what's your point, D?
That was the
came in-
conversation.
I don't know
of the
his
entire
point. I
shit.
said he threw
Don't
Jay Z
try to
there.
backpedal, nigga.
He said
You know
birds
what
of
the
a
fuck
feather flock together. I said okay, well
Yes.
if Jay Z is a flock and he's a predator, or whatever. Then Kanye also hung out with Jay Z. So if birds of feathers is flocking together, then they're flocking together.
So
Yeah,
Kanye
those are
does
weird
what Diddy
shit too.
does because Kanye hangs out with Jay-Z. You sound fucking retarded.
You
Stop.
just said that Jay Z
That's-
didn't
no,
hangs out
no,
with
that's-
Diddy.
You're implying
That's the point you're
Literally what you
making.
just
though.
said.
You're implying that.
That's
That's
literally
the
what you
point
just
you're
said.
making. You're making the point that if Jay-Z and Diddy hang around, then
That mean
birds
they do
of
stuff.
a feather flock together. So Kanye and Hov hang around. That would go in the same merit.
Back and getting
You're just
Bill
not wanting to
Cosby,
say that because Kanye
coming
is-
back and getting puffed. I don't believe in that, man.
Houston
When shit
legend.
go down, speak on that shit right then, or it's out of it. It should be null and void. You shouldn't even have no type of nothing. You shouldn't be able to do shit unless you let the people know what happened immediately. It should be a time
This nigga
limit
did
on
not
this shit.
apologize.
What happened was
That's
you
the
was
first
trying,
thing
you got around them
This is the video
stand
he
up
did
on
in front of
love shit. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what always happened, right? You was with a billionaire with all this bread all this time, and then you went followed your heart to with a trainer. That motherfucking apartment got smiled in the bitch. That lifestyle fell off. Now it's struggle time. The love wearing off, and now you trying to come up with ways to figure out how to get paid.
horrible way to go out, Slim.
What are y'all saying?
That was the
Now,
first
now I'm
half.
healed and I can talk about it. I want to expose niggas in my books. You did that. You participated. You ain't say for nothing. You did that. So stand on that, man. Quit trying to expose people for money. Like,
how is this apologizing?
That was the first video he ever
that was
made.
his initial video. His apology post is in a post.
Why did this come out May 17th?
Because that person wants to make y'all
If
think he
you go
just
to
posted
his-
it.
If you go to his Instagram, he made a post. Exactly. Come on, man. Be smart. It's on his actual page.
Do you have an
apologies
opinion
on his
on that?
actual page?
Y'all niggas worship.
Do you have an opinion later?
Huh?
Do you have an opinion?
What, on the Diddy situation?
No.
On the Diddy situation?
No, LeBron. Yes.
Oh shit!
I mean, he's a piece of shit. I mean, he's a piece of shit. It's not really too much to say. I thought Diddy was a weirdo since I was like 15 years old, but I mean,
why 15?
He's a piece of shit. Now since I was 15, yeah. My uncles and all them are older than me. They've always said Diddy. My uncles, like when I first started getting into hip hop, going into high school, and being a historian in the game, I was talking about how like a genius Diddy was, and my uncles told me, nah, there's some shit with him. There's some shit with him. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, when you get older and you do your more research on him, there's some shit with him. And then I watched the Murder Rap documentary a couple years after that, and I was like, okay, nigga might have got Pac killed. Then heard about the J-Lo and Sean gun situation, and I was like, all right, yeah, this nigga might be a little weird. But Slim's point, though, and this is the balance that I think is getting lost. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people. I saw that one tweet that's been circling on my timeline that says, believe black women when they first say something without evidence. Okay, no, let's not do that either every time, because historically there have been times where black women have lied without evidence and it's put a black man in a fucked up situation. This was not it, but let's not do that. And let's also not do the other thing of not believing them with no evidence. You know, a case by case situation is how we need to really take it, because it's proof here, but there's a lot of times, you know, you take the Merlin Santana case, there's a lot of times where black women be saying shit that a black man did, and it no evidence, not be true, and then a nigga end up in jail or a nigga end up dead behind it. But Diddy a piece of shit. And from a business standpoint, from a brand standpoint, he's finished. He's done. I don't think you can bounce back from this. I don't know what you could say. I don't know what PR statement you can make that's going to really forgive it. I don't know.
I mean, ain't nothing you can do. He's fried, man. He's already got, like this. You got this. You got the sexual assault shit going on. You got all these things going on that's on his book.
And now they finna really be on your ass.
No, for real. Because this video is like
they're gonna try to pin
it's really bad. Like it's not. There's nothing you can try to construe and say, oh, well, maybe this, that. Like, no, you run down the hallway. I don't know if he hits her or he grabs her and pulls her. Whatever he did, falls to the ground. She on the ground. Then you kick her.
To me, it looked like he either flung her or he hit her. I'm not sure which.
I can't tell. Whatever he did, he got her on the ground, and he started kicking her. And then he came back. I didn't even see the part where he came back and started throwing like a vase at her or some shit. She tried to call for help, call police or whoever. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking lunatic.
The thing that like tripped me out the most about the video, a little more than the assault, was the boldness in this nigga. This nigga's in a towel, hotel. You know he's probably top floor shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's no privacy. It's broad daylight. If you stay in the hotel, you know the elevator part of the floor is the most busiest part. He don't care if somebody coming up that motherfucker, coming down that motherfucker. He beat her ass, then came back, sat down in the little seat, and started throwing shit. Again, not worried about if somebody gonna come up and see him. You know, if somebody gonna come across, he that bold, and that's because he probably knew, all right, fuck it, they got me on tape. I'm gonna just pay some money and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna just pay some money and I'm gonna get it. Now, he a real dumbass for keeping. If that is how it went down, he was able to pay the hotel off, and they gave him possession of the film. He a dumbass for keeping it. He's an idiot. You gotta get rid of shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he would keep it. I would have destroyed it as soon as I got it.
And what's so crazy is if the feds did leak this, if they did, I don't know if they did. Some people are saying, you know, his son, you know, the feds dropped this because of the track. I don't know. But if the feds did leak it and that's their leak, oh my God, the amount of shit that they probably do have on bro is nuts. It's probably crazy the amount of shit they really got on Diddy. If this is like step one, oh my God, it's only getting worse from here probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I don't know what other video they might have of him doing some crazy shit, but like you said, like it can only go down from here. Honestly,
it can only go down from here. I don't know how you recover now. Hove and them not speaking up about it, I'm not really shocked by because Hove don't speak.
I wouldn't expect them to say nothing.
Hove don't speak about this shit. Hove don't speak up about nothing unless it's in a verse. And who knows? Maybe when we get a whole verse later this year, if we do get one this year, he might speak on it. I don't know. But to this whole witch hunt for like Jay-Z to be next is so fucking weird to me. Only because there hasn't been, to me, unless I don't know, a shred of evidence pointing him to any of this kind of behavior. Like, Puff, you did the shooting in 2000 and pinned it on Shine. You've been had accusations of abusing women, abusing niggas. This whole narrative that you put $1 million on Pac and Suge has been around for the last 15 or so years. This Cassie shit been around. Like, it was smoke before fire with Diddy. I haven't seen no smoke with Jay. So to try to link that shit together because they're friends, like, I gotta stop listening to Jaguar Wright. Like, y'all to remember. Like, come on, bro. Y'all to remember.
Is Jaguar Wright saying something about Jay-Z? She's saying he's weird.
He said that he's just like Sean Combs, but she goes like this, but he's smarter. Sean Carter's smarter. He's diligent. He takes his time. Y'all gotta remember this woman is PTSD diagnosed. Okay, so please take a lot of what she says with a grain of salt. She wasn't the only one saying Diddy was a piece of shit. Any former bad boy artist has said Diddy's a piece of shit.
I never watched any of her things. I've obviously heard her name, but I never heard anything she's.
I watched a couple of her interviews, and if I ain't gonna lie, if you a casual and you just get your shit through Twitter, she make a lot of fucking sense.
Shots fired.
Until she until she start making too much of the connection. When she starts saying, "Oh yeah, Aaliyah was killed," like the wildest shit she said to me was Takeoff was killed due to a fucking a body debt. Like Jay-Z was owed a body, and I was like, they needed a body to get Megan Thee Stallion out of her contract. I was like, bro, what?
Okay,
Come
yeah,
on, bro. Like
that's crazy. That's
like
crazy.
man, I can believe your 90s stories because you was in the cut back then. If you've been saying this shit about a nigga for 4 years, they're keeping you far out the cut now. If I'm really doing that, we're keeping this bitch far out of here. Like
Saying Jay-Z needed a body dip so they could take off out of all people is crazy.
Like, so wait, so Jay-Z needed a body to get Meg out the deal with 1,500. So they killed Takeoff for it. Come on, bro. Like, okay. Takeoff died over a fucking dice game. Like, let's keep it simple. Everything don't have to be fucking Titanic level deep.
Yeah, I mean, niggas be reaching. They want to
reaching.
These Nigerian Americans, they want to put the black man down. They want to put him under their boots. They want to throw him into the wolves. They want to say he's a pedophile. That if it comes out, salute to y'all. Y'all are prophets, I guess.
If it does come out that Hov has done it, cool. My thing is, though, if they got Diddy, how could they not have Hov?
Well, it took him a while to get Diddy, if we're going to use that logic.
It took him, okay. But Diddy had previous shit on him before, though. The 2000 shooting, y'all don't remember? I think it was 10 years ago. D-Fran, you might remember when he allegedly assaulted that coach at UCLA.
Yeah, over his son.
Oh, okay, so we've seen shit. Nigga slapped Drake. Nigga put
dislocated Cole's shoulder.
Okay,
the game said he tried to kill Drake or something like that on Vlad interview just recently.
He another nigga that I'm like, okay.
He said he tried to kill him or some shit.
Like Game, I want to believe what Game say, but then I'd be like, it's Game, bro. This nigga clout chase. And that's what, like, I want to be believing what Game say, but Game is the same nigga that just tried to fish the Rick Ross beef.
That shit ain't going nowhere. Ross said, fuck that.
Nigga, who the fuck is here for a Game Rick Ross beef in 2024?
Why would he win the hiding on his own podcast?
I'm not here for no Game Ross beef in 2024. I could give a fuck less.
All
Ross, both of them niggas' album sales low. All Ross gonna do is talk about how much more money he got than Game, which is true. Ross has Ross probably do have more money than Game off music, but off business he got more money.
Yeah, he's got more money all around. Salute to Rick Ross, man.
No, I'm not saluting him. No,
salute Rick Ross.
They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly assaulted him or something. I think it was over the Start from the Bottom beat. Beat.
That's not accurate. It's not over Started from the Bottom.
Silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
I know.
It's like a Drake beat. But there were like calls, going around LA, and it was like, Drake here, Drake there, who will run up on him. I'm not saying it, it didn't come from Diddy directly, but LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs and they are here, no matter who it is, like there's certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy. So, we straight.
Nigga, why was it necessary for you to say that? What did you get out of telling us that? And it's not over the Started from the Bottom beat. Diddy slapped the shot at Drake behind the 0 to 100 beat. And I think it's because Diddy had the beat first, couldn't write shit on it, and wanted Drake to write him a reference track. Drake heard the beat and was like, fuck writing this nigga a reference track. I'm gonna make a song of this shit. Made a song to it, and Diddy got mad, pressed him about it in Miami, and allegedly slapped a shot at Drake. Allegedly slapped a shot at Drake. I don't know if he
allegedly.
Well, I don't know if he slapped Drake. I mean, Drake kind of confirmed it. He said I had scuffles with Bad Boys, so maybe something did happen. And we know he definitely dislocated Cole's shoulder.
I feel like
You know,
everything
Diddy's
he's
a-
saying is just hypotheticals.
I mean, niggas, Cole and Drake have both in their music said they had a scrap and a scuffle with Puff. So the injuries, we don't know, but we know them niggas fought.
We'll never know what it
Nope.
really was.
Some form of way. Diddy's just a piece of shit, though. I mean, that's not really.
D-Fran, what is this shit? I read it. That one time Jay-Z showed a female fan some tough love. Oh, mush that bitch.
Shout
That's
out to
different. Can't compare that to what Diddy did. It's like, the tights you gotta mush a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so that you gotta mush a bit. Just be doing too much. I hope they don't got a video of Chris Brown doing what Diddy just did. Well, I mean that happened like in 09.
You're saying
so
you're
I figured
saying
that would have came out by now. It's been 15 years, so.
And that's
I
the
wish
other
it
thing that
would've
makes
came
this
out.
shit so much more. That's the other thing that makes this shit so much more powerful. It's like, damn, like obviously the Rihanna picture was crazy for Breezy back in the day, but it was a picture. A video is so much more damaging than any picture can do. Because we see you in the act. We see you.
Video don't lie, bro.
Like the video do a lot. If a picture paint 1,000
I guess it
words, a
could.
video.
Got AI.
If a picture paint 1,000 words, a video must paint 1,000,000 because.
No, video's always worse. That's what happened to Ray Rice. Like we heard Ray Rice beat up on his wife, didn't see it. As soon as they seen it, NFL drops them, cuts them, they make statements,
Fuck that
do all that.
shit, bro. The only nigga that got away with a video where he was fucking a chick up was Quavo, and that's because I mean he wasn't really fucking her up.
He wasn't even really doing it. He was trying to get his game back from what I was saying. Like he wasn't like beating.
Like
the
it
shit
didn't
out of
look
him.
horrible. This Diddy shit
Yeah.
looked bad. Well,
Yeah, it looked
not
bad.
look. It is bad. I can give a shit if it was 8 years ago. Either I can give a fuck if it was 8 years ago.
It don't matter when it was when it comes to some shit like this.
Well, it's only because Shorty said you was doing shit like this and more. This makes me want to believe everything now in the document. Everything, 100%. Like, man's allegedly put a bomb under Kid Cudi car.
That's crazy. That nigga turned into a super villain. He got some money and started going crazy.
Shit, Diddy
Nigga don't know how
probably.
to.
Who knows what Diddy done did on the low? I just know it's a bad time to be associated with him. And anyway,
Bro, I think the stupidest thing for Diddy too was like the Suns thing was stupid. Right? I think that plays a part in releasing
That
stuff
was
like
so
this.
tragic.
The Sun
That's
being
what I
so
thought, too.
arrogant, playing a record or making a record. We're gonna be good. Y'all didn't go here. We did this. We're doing that. Y'all gonna be sad when we come out on top. And then also a couple days ago, Diddy posted like time. It's something about like time will reveal whatever, right? So it's like, okay, y'all playing, right? Y'all think we don't really got nothing. Okay, we might not have no crazy to charge you with the sex trafficking and all that, but let's just drop this video, and this will do
We have
enough
some shit
damage
to
as far as your
define you.
personal career.
Yeah,
we
we
can
have
get
some
some
shit
shit to make it look real bad for you. Like we can't charge you for this, but we can show the people what you really are like behind closed doors, which will turn that public perception on you even more.
The thing is, bro, if the feds is investigating you, especially if you're a black man, you do not poke the fucking feds. You leave them the hell alone until investigation is over with. I've never seen a nigga poke at the feds and it ain't good for him. I've never. Shit, even a nigga like John Gotti back in the day, poking at the feds, they got his ass. Feds don't take disrespect lightly. And dropping a track, first of all, nobody wants to listen to King Combs anyway. So I don't know why he felt the need to drop any form of a track. And then the line about the feds, oh, this is the crib they miss. Who let that line like that?
And then he posted his girlfriend posts like they in Brazil right now. I'm like, nigga, I wouldn't even be posting. Don't post me about shit.
I'm not posting nothing. See, Diddy need to have a tighter hold on his family. He needs to tell Justin, Christian, the twins. Hey, look, well, that could be true too. Delete all social media.
Fuck about his family. Like, come on, bro. It's Diddy.
I mean, he give a fuck about them if they benefit him. He definitely probably uses them a bit as a prop, if anything. And even if I'm using you as a prop, I give a fuck that much because you have to make me look good.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he gave, Justin a little show for a little minute. That's the reason why he's back in Christian's rap career that is atrocious, by the way. No one wants to hear King Kong. I'm being
No, I
sorry.
ain't gonna lie. I kind of like that song with him and Kodak though. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't a bad record.
I don't like hearing him rap. He sounds too much like his dad.
Yeah.
Well, his whole aesthetic is his dad. So
it sounds like 2024 Diddy. Like,
yeah.
that's the one named Miz. It's like, bro, you can't pick a different rap voice. You can't pick some different production. Something.
Everything about the whole look, everything, the haircuts, the videos, everything is Diddy. What do you think about people getting on Joe Budden ass for not talking about it?
They
Yeah,
should
I
be
was
on
actually
his
in the space that he did. He addressed it. He was like, the only reason why he took it down was because he knew that the fans didn't want like a reactionary, quick response. They wanted a deep dive on it, and the news literally broke while he was recording. So they touched on it for like 4 minutes, but Amani told him like, "Look, we know our fans want like the deep dive, so just take that part out of this pod and then save it for next week." So that's really why he took it out the pod. It wasn't because he was scared. Like, that's what he was saying at least. So probably
That's a lame ass
gonna address
excuse. That's a lame.
I mean, it's understandable. Like
excuse.
they only talked about it for like four minutes on the pod that they did. So
you can
his
talk
fans
about
wanna
it.
hear a deep dive. So they actually care.
You can talk about the initial reaction. You can talk about the initial reaction and then give us a deep dive next. You can do both.
They're probably
You
going to
can
do
do
like
both.
a whole pod about that, which is
I
probably
think. Let me see if I can find it.
They probably are.
I think Taxstone said the perfect thing about it. Let me see if I can find that tweet I posted. Or I didn't post it, but he posted. Because it's like the thing for Joe, like I get it. Joe was running around with Diddy. Joe got a lot of shit to say. He kind of brought around that Drake and underage girls thing right before the Kendrick beef kind of took off. But it's like, what is Joe? What is Joe really gonna say? Like Joe has a history of also beating on women. We just haven't seen no video of it. So it's like I think Joe knows it too. Like if I say something, all y'all gonna just do is, what about Tahiri and this person? That's it. It's like, I think I'm good on it.
If you don't, you have to say something. You're a podcaster, right? So say something.
I mean, hey, y'all see what happened? He beat on her.
You gotta say something.
You cover everything else in hip hop.
Cover literally everything.
This is hip hop. You need to cover this.
Y'all seen
it?
Yeah,
he gonna talk about it.
Now he gonna talk about it. But I feel like he gonna try to delicately, because he knows.
Hammer this nigga? Like, what do you want him like? He can't win either way with that situation.
I want you to keep energy. I'd want you to keep same energy you'd have for anyone else, because that's the right thing to do.
I mean, if people are saying
Drake,
that Diddy could blackball you, like I'd be wary. If you have the #1 hip hop pod and Diddy's that powerful, you can talk about it, but you're not gonna talk like you're fucking.
Well, let us know what Diddy could do.
You're not gonna talk like you Paris Hilton, like you're Wendy Williams. So you're not gonna talk like that.
I don't think Diddy's powers is strong anymore. I think he's been weakened a lot. Like people don't want to be associated with. So whatever power he had before, I don't think that power is the same as it was before all this shit started coming out.
I don't think he really has like the power. I'm thinking is Lucian Grange.
Yeah, I don't think Diddy has.
Like he's not there, but as far as like his companions, like yeah, I can see how he can make a couple calls and get you blackballed in a certain extent. But Lucian Grange could probably be there. Or Elliot Grange, them Ebro, them type of niggas like could really blackball you for real.
Yeah, I guess like he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you go too hard, people's gonna be like, didn't you also beat on some women or get a baby killed or whatever?
But then the way you null and void that is you just acknowledge it.
No, I'm saying either way, if you don't say nothing or you do say something, it's gonna get brought up.
Yeah, so just talk about it.
It's like if Chris Brown says something like, "Damn, Diddy, you tripping?" People like, "Do you know who you are?" I'm like, "You know who you are?"
Yeah.
So like, it don't really matter what he say or what he don't say. It's like he gonna get killed either way. So I think he know that, and I'm curious to see what they even said about it when they initially react to it.
Like they don't want to hear the message from the wrong messenger, basically.
Yeah. Like I'm sure yesterday when academics probably talked, I didn't see what he said about it, but I'm sure people like, well, nigga, don't you got a lawsuit? Like just the people who ain't been following or paying attention to him talking about his shit.
Debunked. That's actually a civil lawsuit. I don't know why all these like people are covering it. Like, yeah, it's an active civil lawsuit, but it's not. He was cleared of any investigation. He has the surveillance footage, brought it to the police. They went through all the footage. They cleared Ack and his friends. But she's suing him for some kind of civil lawsuit, which is why people are acting like this is the end of Act. Bro, it's not. We're not comparing this to Diddy shit.
Well, I mean, the way they would just people who don't like him, the way the way
they talk about it, you would think that.
The way she's describing it, and then the pictures of the bruises and all that, it'll make people be like, you know. I mean,
wouldn't that have been seen in the video?
What, them beating on her or them having sex with her?
With Ack? You talking about Ack or
him or his friends?
What, isn't all that shit on video? I'm confused.
I mean, I don't know if he has videos in his bedroom.
He has videos in his whole shit. Yeah.
How you know that?
About it on shit. See,
he said he got cameras in his house.
Don't watch the stream. They don't know.
He said he got cameras in every room in his house.
Well, yeah, besides the bathroom and shit. Yeah. I probably would too. I don't trust y'all niggas.
I would too. I'd have cameras in every room.
From Ack? He said he has 1 million guns in his house. You better have some cameras. What the fuck? You better. Shit.
I'm sure he got cameras. I know he had cameras in every bedroom, but like I said, people just they just don't like him, so they're gonna like, yeah, he raped it. And then she used words like brutally raped me and all these things like that, so it's gonna look bad.
I'm not going to say it's true or not, but if he's saying there's a video of the entire incident and he went to the authorities and he showed them the video and he gave them the password to go through all of the footage, and after reviewing the footage, they said, you're good, you're clear to go, and your friends were clear to go, what is there to, if there's video, I mean, this P. Diddy shit is obvious. We've seen the video of that shit, so if there's video shit of the action, it's like, y'all niggas just hate Act, just say that. Like, it's a civil lawsuit. Yeah, anyone can sue someone on the civil lawsuit. I could sue someone on a civil lawsuit. That ain't, unless you have tangible proof. Like, what is that? Like, what does that do? Like, nothing.
Yeah.
So, and if I'm acting,
you don't even need to have that much proof.
And if I'm acting, I have his lawyers. Like, I'm not worried. Get the fuck out of here. You think Ack isn't gonna cooperate with the police? Come on, bro. Like, what are we saying? This is Ack. Ain't no street nigga. This ain't Whack. I think Whack might be.
Academics got a weird case. Why is he around? That's funny.
Stop it.
Wow. Oh,
Not
fuck
my
him up.
Not my Ack.
Certified. Okay, calm down. Calm down. But yeah,
not
man,
my Ack.
I don't know, man. Diddy shit's fucked. He's fried. Joe Budden
fried.
Academics fried.
Deep fried, boy.
The only thing academics is fried for is keep bringing that chick around. That's the only thing academics fried for. Just keep bringing that chick around.
That's gonna be his downfall. Shit, Glizzy. Gonna line him up.
I follow her on Instagram. I saw her Instagram like 2 weeks ago. She was posting like she was with a nigga, like a different nigga, because he had like tattoos and shit. And then the next 2 days, she on a flight and she said New Jersey. And then I see her post like academics dogs. And I'm like, what's up with this nigga? There ain't no way in hell.
But pussy cannot be that good, bro.
Salute. That's what he want. That's what he want. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Either she got some real black on that nigga.
Real quick, D friend. I don't know how much you've been keeping up with Apple Music's 100 best albums.
I was just about to talk about that shit.
I've been seeing.
I was just about to I had the screen ready to share that shit. That shit was powerful.
All I want to talk about is what came in at 47. That's all I want to talk about.
Body Talk.
What came in at
Hotel California. For the whites, that's extremely low.
Shout out the Eagles.
All the white niggas out there. That's kind of crazy. 99 is
I just want to talk about what's at 47.
Astroworld at 98.
This is probably the last classic album I could think of. And that being 98 is nasty.
The fact that it cracked the list is pretty insane.
Stop. Rage Against the Machine. I don't care. Lord, I haven't heard from this.
Shout out
bitch
the
since
Lord.
2010.
Pure heroin.
I haven't heard that name.
That's
since
crazy. That might be the craziest one. Confessions
This
at
is
95 is
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
This is
95?
outrageous. This is outrageous.
I think that's
Lando, shut the
unfair.
fuck up. Lando, shut the fuck up. This should be.
I was
this
finna
should
say
be
that's the
fucking-
best R&B album of
That's
all time.
crazy.
I've gone
I was
on
about
that
to say,
hill
you about to
before.
say
I
some
think
Chris
it's
Brown
outrageous.
bullshit.
I think
This should be.
I think that's the
top
best
25
R&B album of all time.
I mean, by default, that's like the default answer.
No, it's not. A lot of people don't think
It
that's the
kinda
best
is.
R&B album of all time.
As an album,
a lot,
like what other album can you think of?
a lot of people use like more groups in
SOS.
90s R&B. Yeah, no, not that
I
one.
mean, SOS.
SOS is fire. What are you talking about?
SOS is a classic.
It's
But it
actually
should've
higher
been-
than this, which is crazy.
It is. They should swap places, honestly.
This is.
See the Table by Solange.
I like
Salute
this
to
album, but
Solange.
that's crazy. I'm sorry, that's kind of
That's insane.
Shout out my nigga Tyler with
Flower
Flower Boy. That's a
Boy?
great album. Great album. That's
Flower
an
Boy
amazing
92.
album. That's an amazing album.
Over
Salute to Tyler
Astro?
Craig. Yes. Salute to Tyler Craig.
Nah,
Amazing album.
that's
Salute
crazy.
to Tyler.
That's nuts.
All the
Salute
white
to
boys
Tyler.
like this tweet, bro. That's why I got
Salute to
20K.
Tyler. Look at that
Hell no.
20K. Salute to Tyler, the creator.
Shout out to the white
Cracking the
boys,
list. Cracking the list.
George Michael, that's D-Fran people.
Shout out George.
And a whole bunch of bullshit. Then we got AC/DC. This should be higher. I ain't gonna lie to you. AC/DC is my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was my shit in junior high.
The
Lady
Fame
Gaga.
Monster? Damn, 89. I gotta see what they got. I gotta see what they got like in the top 20. I know I'm already mad than the motherfucker because I already know. We ain't seen no Kendrick. They're gonna have like 3 Kendrick Lamar albums in the top 20. I already fucking know they're gonna
top
have
20, top 10, nigga.
Bro, they're gonna have damn. Then they're gonna
To
put
Pimp a
Good Kid.
Butterfly,
Then they're gonna
top
put
10.
To Bill Butterfly might be top 5 for them. I already know.
Outkast, MF Doom.
No, it ain't gonna be no. It ain't gonna be none of that shit. It's gonna be a bunch of white shit towards the beginning. Towards that
MF Doom.
Thriller.
I haven't
type
seen
shit
no,
like
I haven't
that.
seen no country make this list.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna have like his shit gonna be in the top 30. I already know.
Uh-oh, D-Fran, what you think about this?
Salute Mary.
That's
That's
low.
the greatest female R&B album of all
That
time.
might be too low. Like I said, I don't know a lot of these like the white people album, the rock
That is
shit,
kinda
so I can't really judge those. 'Cause I don't know. They might be great albums. I don't know.
I feel like they should have did top 50 for each genre.
Like I never listened to Cassie. I know when the Grammys a couple years ago, she got nominated for a bunch of shit for that album, but I don't know if that's good or not. But salute to Casey Musgraves. Salute to Doggy Style.
84.
84.
I think that's.
So the Chronic has to be in the top 40s then, or 30s.
This is crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That concerned me. That made me wonder. That made me wonder if Biggie was even going to make. If Biggie's going to make this list.
Yeah, seeing a lot of the ratings, I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of people that are like, oh, they're not gonna make. None of their albums are gonna make this top. This top
It's just
list.
concerning.
This was crazy.
Eminem at 80, Marshall Mathers LP.
That was the first one. Or was it this one? This is the second one.
Yeah, this is the second
Slim
one.
Shady LP. This first one.
That was his biggest
first
one, right?
Yeah, actually, the second one was the biggest one. Yeah. Now this is crazy. Unless they have some shady about this one.
Yeah, unless they got some other shit up in there.
Lana Del Rey. Especially
That was new. See, these are new too. Like like this Lana Del Rey album, this just came out like 2 years ago. Because I remember I seen it when I was looking at it was like nominated for like album of the year. It was like Norman fucking
was?
Rockwell by Lana Del Rey. It was like 2022 or 2021. She got nominated for a Grammy for that
What
album.
she do, Coke? The fuck?
I don't know what she do.
John.
Ellen
This is
Johnson.
kind of low.
So Dylan,
It's kind of low. This is definitely low.
Madonna.
I acknowledge you. Elite white artists. This is dicks up. I'm sorry.
Uno
Ain't no
Verano
Bad
sin
Bunny album this
ti.
good. Ain't no Bad Bunny album better than good than Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. Stop, bro. what are we saying, bro? Unless this is like the greatest.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Missy Elliott, but Super Duper Fly being higher than good, Get Rich Die Trying, Confessions.
Yeah,
like, all right, bro. So, like, this is a great salute to Missy, but not higher than fucking them albums. That's
I don't
crazy.
know their criteria.
That's crazy.
Like, what's the criteria? Like, Steely Dan, SOS. This kind of dicks up.
Man, SOS
this
should
was a
be
great
top
album.
10. No, but It's great.
That's supposed to be 92.
Damn, they got
say this
SZA
is
at
the greatest
72.
R&B album of the decade so far.
I mean, that's not that's not like a, a hot take.
The last 4 years, man.
Yeah, since COVID.
Since
Top
COVID,
4 R&B album ever.
Craft.
Straight Out of Compton by NWA, number 70.
Horribly mixed album, but I get it.
I'm just trying to see which one of these hoes are actually better than Confessions. That's
Metallica. Master of Puppets was fire.
Strokes.
I haven't seen no Mike yet. That means my nigga Mike gonna be in the 20s and
no,
10s.
Mike, he gonna be in the top.
He in the 10s. What?
I love it.
Why wouldn't he be? No,
De La Soul.
Oh, this is D-Fran's
That's kind of scary.
Classmates right here.
De La Soul. Salute to him.
Got D-Fran right here.
You got Wardy right at the bottom. That fucking, they still got that 80s
K9.
flat top. That's you with that flat top you got right now.
That's K9.
Erykah Badu.
Baduism. I've never heard this album.
Salute to Erykah Badu.
Jimi Hendrix.
Salute to Jimmy. I ain't seen it. Oh, I ain't even seen the 60s. I didn't know Tupac was on there already.
This
Tupac,
is ridiculous. This
All
is
is
fucking
62.
The greatest double disc. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Bullshit.
I haven't seen none of the 60s. Yeah, I didn't know Tupac was on the list yet. Then he is 62.
The fact that Life After Death is going to be on this list and it's going to be higher. Well, if it's not.
It's not that much higher though. If this is
well, we already at 47.
I mean, we're already at 40, so it ain't been shown yet.
We already at 40 and I haven't seen no Life After Death yet. I haven't seen no Kanye. I haven't seen no Ho. I haven't seen no Wayne.
Put my baby right here. Oh my god.
Shout out to Billy.
But this nigga fell off.
Yeah. Don't disrespect A Boogie. He got a summer jam coming up, nigga.
Nigga where?
I don't know. Him and Roddy did fall off. I ain't gonna lie.
Roddy had a decent album though.
Yeah.
That was a semi fall off.
Nah, it's not semi. It's a fall off. When you performing day one at Astro World during the daytime, fall off.
Arctic Monkeys. This is Flacco's favorite artist right here. Arctic Monkeys, bro. Oasis, Don't Care. D'Angelo, Voodoo.
D'Angelo.
Over Confessions, kill yourself.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Lifestyles over Confessions. That's the crazy. Antis. So I'm like, okay, y'all got Anti there.
I mean,
I guess that might be her. That might be. Is that her most like commercially successful? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
As a Navy fan,
I mean, that's her last album.
Is that her most? Come up.
I mean,
it's either
is
between
Anti better than SOS?
As far as like success,
yeah.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about is it a better album, just like sonically.
Depends.
Yes, it's between Anti and probably if I had to guess,
it's not really R&B. It's pop. So
all her shit is pop.
Really yeah,
it's between
John Coltrane.
Shout out to John Coltrane, man.
Trying about that John Coltrane.
Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses, Prince.
Look at him. He's in 50. My goat could never.
Arctic Monkeys. Flacco people.
Who the fuck is that? What's going on?
Just posting anime. Come on, Apple Music. We don't give a fuck about all that shit. Okay, Hounds of Love.
Kate Bush.
The fuck is that?
U2.
I swear, they were like the default artists for like a lot of iPhones back in the day.
Oh, yeah, they put their album on everybody's phone. Beastie Boys. Drake.
This is bullshit.
This is 100% bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Take care.
This is
confirmed that Kendrick is higher than Drake.
No, and this also confirms there's no other Drake album gonna be on this list at all.
There's absolutely
that's not true.
There's no way they're putting. There's no other Drake album they're putting on here.
Yes, it is.
Other Drake album.
They're not.
Nothing.
I bet you.
If this is the industry's consensus, Drake's only classic. There's no way they're not putting nothing the same.
No,
they're not putting Views. They're not putting Scorpion. They're not putting.
They're going to put. They're going to put Nothing Was the Same in the 40s to to high 30s, only
No.
because it's
I
more
don't think so.
concise.
Mm-mm.
It's equally as commercially successful, and it's debatable. There's no
Nigga, they
way
just
the
had-
Apple Music
They
artists.
had Erica Badu over Confessions. Like, you trust these niggas?
They
This
did.
is Drake's. This is Drake's only. I'm gonna put myself out there on the list. This is Drake's only album on this list. That's
It might be, yeah.
I think Nothing Was the Same is going to be on this list as well.
And this also confirms to me there's gonna be no J. Cole album on this list.
Well,
That's
I
not
knew
hot
that off of seeing if Doggy Style and All Eyes on Me is 70. Well,
That's
Cole's
not. a hot
not.
take, bro.
I knew that.
I'll take Forest Hills Drive over Doggy Style.
Not a hot take.
Yeah, but they not going to do that.
Oh my god, the impact, bro.
Yeah, that's what
Janet
they're going to say.
Jackson.
The Chronic hasn't even made this list yet.
Y'all be gassing this album a lot. I fuck with Outkast, but y'all be gassing this album a lot.
Please don't disrespect
Stankonia was
Gemini.
better than this. Stankonia was better than this.
Well, of course it was. What the fuck? That's not
This
a
should
hot
even
take.
be- This is too high. I'm sorry.
That's not a hot take.
But yeah, that's it.
You just said their best body of work is better than that. Well, of course.
I just, bro, you already know it's gonna be top 10 to Pimp Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. We ain't seen no Kanye yet. Kanye got a couple albums that should definitely be on
We ain't
the
seen
list.
no Wayne yet. We ain't seen no
We
Hove
seen
yet.
no Wayne with no Jay-Z, no Beyonce.
No, we haven't
who
seen
else
no
we
Beyonce
seen?
either.
No Beyonce, no Jay-Z, no Kanye West, no Kendrick yet, no Wayne. Who else is like a legendary? I mean, shit, Nelly got an album that's Diamond, but I don't know if they can put that on there.
I wonder if they would put Run DMC on there. We haven't seen no. We've only seen one Eminem.
We ain't seen Wu-Tang on there. I'm assuming Wu-Tang would make the list with Enter the 36 Chambers. I would assume they'd put that on there. Who else could make the list?
I haven't seen no John Lennon on there.
I ain't seen no Nas on there, no Illmatic, no nothing like that. So that ain't on there yet.
They're all gonna dick suck Nas. They're all gonna dick suck MF Doom. They're all gonna dick suck Biggie. They're all gonna dick suck Jay-Z. No, they are.
Biggie might not make the fucking list.
Carey, Whitney.
Nah, Biggie's gonna make the list.
He might not.
Nah, he's gonna make the list.
Might not, bro. If we
There's
don't, that'd be
no-
kind of.
there's no doubt in my mind that he's on the list.
Who?
I don't know.
Biggie.
I think we're seeing.
Life After Death, they're Ready to Die. I don't know which one, but it's
It's gonna be Life After Death, most likely. If I had to pick, they're gonna pick Life After Death.
He's
I
on
think
the
we're
list
seeing
for
one
sure.
more. I think we're seeing one more Drake album. I think we're seeing a Wayne album, probably Carter 3.
Wishful thinking.
Wayne doesn't have an album better than Take Care. I mean, maybe sonically, he definitely has a more iconic album than Take Care.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that Carter 3 is better than Take Care, but obviously I feel like it's a
Not
way
as
bigger
an album.
moment.
Not
It was
as
a
far
way
as
bigger moment. It was like
yeah, it's more iconic.
crazy.
Take Care don't have a more iconic hit than Lollipop.
Let me make a prediction. I really can't make a prediction because I don't know what like white albums are going to be.
Yeah,
in the
we're not
top
talking
10.
about rock.
But I'm gonna say top 10 albums. I think they're gonna put there from artists that I know. I think Thriller's gonna be in the top 10. I think I can't pinpoint which
you
one.
said white albums and you said Michael Jackson.
I'll put To Pimp a Butterfly is gonna be in the top 10.
Horrible joke.
I hope that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is gonna be in the top 10. I don't know if it will or not.
No man, he's anti-Semitic, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Jewish thing. They might not put him in there just because of the Jewish thing. But
Anti-Semitic guy.
if there wasn't a Jewish thing, they would put Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in the
That
top
would
10.
be so dick suck.
They're
Oh.
probably not.
That's the only. That's the only from these type of lists like this. Rolling Stone, Apple Music. The only 3 black artists I think albums will make in the top 10 would be those 3 people: Michael
Rolling
Jackson,
Stone
making these lists.
Kanye,
Ebro.
and Kendrick. That's it.
Ebro's probably in charge of this shit. So.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, bro.
She ain't
Oh,
on the
yeah.
list yet. She might make the top 15.
I don't want to
making
disrespect
it.
Lauren Dale. I ain't gonna.
Lauryn Hill might make top 15. I wouldn't be surprised.
Miseducation probably is making it.
Miseducation might actually make top 10. That might. I don't know. She might.
Might.
Yeah. I ain't
Top
think
10,
about that. They
top
put Lauryn
15.
Hill on there. They put Lauren.
In the 80s. How was it the 80s? How is this an 80s flat top?
Don't do that.
So I go lie. A
top?
flat top is crazy in 2024.
It's not a flat top. It's a fade.
How is that an 80s flat? I get a flat top. But how is that an 80s flat top?
I don't know.
I would like pick my shit up all the way up here and shit, and wouldn't even like sponge no shit.
Damn.
Nigga got the mirror. He said,
Dangerous is gonna make the list. Bad's gonna make the list. Off the Wall is gonna make the list. Thriller's gonna make the list.
I don't think all them albums gonna make the list. I ain't gonna lie.
One bet. Dangerous might not make it, but the
They're
first
not gonna
three.
put, I think they might put 2 on there. They ain't gonna put, I don't think they're gonna put 4.
The Holy Trinity is going on there.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
You know who they haven't put on the list?
I don't think nobody. I don't think there's been nobody that's doubled up so far in the top 40 something.
Yeah.
I don't think I see anybody with. I don't think I see anybody with 2.
You know who they haven't put on the list?
You're right. Yeah.
Who? The Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles gonna be in the top. I think they had the Beatles on there.
Beatles might have the.
Nope.
Beatles. No, I didn't see Beatles.
They had AC.
Beatles probably gonna have the #1 album all time to them.
I didn't see Aerosmith.
Yeah, I didn't see Aerosmith.
I didn't see no George Michael.
George Michael was on there.
George Michael.
He was.
Yeah, he was like in the 80s, 90s, maybe.
Damn, they put him that low. Holy fuck.
SZA got a
Purple Rain ain't been on.
Album. That's crazy.
Purple Rain ain't been on there yet.
It's top 30.
I might have to go back. I might have to go back and listen to Super Duper Fly because Super Duper Fly been over Marshall Mathers LP and Get Rich or Die Trying and Confessions.
Confessions should be top 25 lock.
All right.
Even being bigger than My Life by Mary J. Blige is kind of crazy.
Top 25. That's kind of crazy.
Top 25. I mean, I could have said top 20. I just didn't want to think so.
It's no higher than 35.
Knowing their list, they don't got no fucking criteria. So who the fuck knows where anyone should be anywhere.
35, bro.
You got to think Ebro's probably behind this list. You know, we know what race he is.
What they said is from what their criteria was, they got artists, producers from all genres, and they're coming in here making this list. So off that alone,
just be Ebro. It's Ebro.
Off that alone, I know
can't just be Ebro because it's only hip hop.
Well, Ebro for hip hop and R&B, Ebro probably is in charge of that.
I'm gonna just go. I'm going off of this is Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone did the top 500 albums, right? So the top 10 for Rolling Stone was #1 was Marvin Gaye. What's Going On?
They made that
number 2. Number 2 was the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. Number 3 was Joni Mitchell with Blue. Number 4 was Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. Number 5 was the Beatles, Abbey Road. Number 6 was Nirvana, Nevermind. Number 7 was Fleetwood Mac with Rumors. Number 8 was Prince, Purple Rain. Number 9 was Bob Dylan. Number 10 was Lauryn Hill. Number 11 was the Beatles again. 12 was Thriller. 13 was Aretha Franklin. So you've just seen all these names like the Rolling Stones. Public Enemy was 15. The Clash was so all these people ain't even named it. Kanye West 17. My Blue Touch was Fantasy. Another Bob Dylan album. Kendrick was 19 on this list with Timber Butterfly. Radiohead, haven't seen their name on here yet. Haven't seen Bruce Springsteen on this list yet. Biggie's Ready to Die was number 22 on this Rolling Stones list. But see, even like this, so the Velvet Underground and Nico was number 23 on Rolling Stones, but I think with Apple it was like 60 something. So it's gonna be a wild ride, man. We'll see. I don't know. Because even like this, they got the Patti Smith Horses. I think I just seen that on this. That was like 70 on Apple Music's list. But yeah, they got Wu-Tang here at 27. They got D'Angelo Voodoo at 28. But yeah, Jimi Hendrix, they have him at 30 here. I don't know, man. They got Beyonce Lemonade. Yeah, I don't know. Amy Winehouse.
So I haven't seen no Amy Winehouse.
The Chronic is 37. This is gonna be an interesting list. I ain't gonna lie.
I just want them to prove that Michael Jackson's the GOAT. That's all I want them to do.
Oh, they know. Did they say the Bob Marley was on the list already? Oh, yeah, that X is on there.
We have to prove that MJ is the GOAT still is fucking bewildering to me.
Well, like, we got Prince.
Like this.
Oh my God, y'all know different. You know what we haven't seen?
What?
Taylor Swift.
I ain't gonna lie. When I see Rolling Stone through the whole top 50, they have no Taylor Swift anywhere on here.
Or
I'm sure
That's
Apple Music
Rolling Stone.
Apple Music's definitely gonna have Taylor Swift on there, but
Adele too.
Adele. But I don't know. Do they make okay? Here's Taylor Swift on Rolling Stones with Red.
25
It's
for
at
sure.
it's at 99.
25
Do Adele? I don't listen to their full albums really. Do Adele and them make great albums? Or they got like a couple great songs on there that obviously
25
become
is probably
larger than life.
Adele
highest
makes
selling
phenomenal bodies of work. Adele makes classics. Adele, what Taylor Swift fans hype her to be is what Adele actually is. Without the performing aspect, that's it. But all three of her shits hit. 25 is the best one though. 25.
Okay, so what Jay-Z album y'all think will be on there? Because according to Rolling Stone, his top albums are Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt. Those are the ones in the top 100. He has 2 albums in the top 100.
I think probably Blueprint's going to be on there and Black Album's going to be on there. Maybe Reasonable Doubt. But if it was Reasonable Doubt, I feel like they would have put Reasonable Doubt so much lower. Because if All Eyes on Me is that low, why would they put like All Eyes on Me at 70 and Reasonable Doubt at like 30 is just weird. I think Blueprint and Black Album, if he gets 2, are on there. I think the only hip hop albums we're seeing left on this list are Chronic, Blueprint, Dark Twisted Fantasy, Late Registration, maybe College Dropout. Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid.
No, Kanye West ain't getting. They're not giving Kanye West 3. They're gonna give him maybe 1. They're not gonna give him 3. If they on there, like Kanye Jewish type vibe, but
3 of Kendrick's albums is going on there for sure. For Kendrick's first 3 are going on there.
Damn might not make it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I think it probably should be, but I just don't think they're gonna dick suck like crazy like that to put like fucking 3 of them hoes on there.
And the Chronic got to go on there.
Because you could argue like
Education of Lauryn Hill has to go.
To say that is like to say like there's no other artist. Like it's like if you see Kendrick has 3, right? And like let's say Michael Jackson only has like Thriller or some shit, or whatever other artist you could think of that probably has 3 or 4 great albums. It's like, why does this guy have 3? And this other amazing artist only has like 1 or 2. But
we haven't seen Beyonce has to have at least 2 on there.
Frank Ocean, Channel Orange is on this list.
Like, I hope y'all are understanding. Like, this is a top 100 list, not a top 100 like Black people list. Like, this is like all albums.
No shit, buddy. But all we can name is
Sherlock.
the Black.
So to say like, oh, Beyonce.
All we're naming is the Black people. We don't listen to the white people music.
Whatever. And Jay-Z's gonna have like 3 albums, and Beyonce's gonna have 2. It's like, no.
No one says that, buddy. All we're doing is our best estimate of what we know. And all it is Black. We don't know white. We don't know no white. Other than Beatles and Adele. That's the only white people I know that could be left.
Hey, Ed Sheeran ain't even on the list? Come on, what the fuck we got going on?
Oh, shit, Billy. What if Billy cracked the list?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I need to get rich, bro.
Why do you think if you were rich, she would look at you?
Fuck you. She is.
That is true.
That's probably the only white
Money
girl
and
I would ever date. I ain't gonna lie.
Money and success attract women.
How long you been? How long have you known about Billie Eilish, Wardo?
Why? Why are you asking?
I'm just asking how long have you known about her?
Talking about Ordu, how old are you?
How long have you known about Billie Eilish?
I'm 16.
I'm 16.
I'm gonna say Billy kind of younger than you, gang.
Nah, she of age. I'm just asking when he stumbled
up.
That much younger. Like,
I'm talking about when did he discover
like
her?
a joke or something? Like, you think I'm actually Drake or some shit? Like,
no, I'm asking when did you discover her? That's what I'm just asking.
Yeah.
When was the first time I heard of her?
Yeah.
The first time I heard of her was when she dropped that one song, Everything I Wanted, and then it got Grammy nominated. I was like, who is this? This shit kind of fire. I heard that shit at Macy's. I was like, okay. I was fucking with her. And yeah.
Heard it in
That's
Macy's.
like the only white girl. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I seen her at a white party, might do some devious things. Yeah.
Okay, so you first heard of Billie Eilish when she was 18. Okay.
Would probably get shut down.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. I thought you knew about Billie Eilish since she was 15. You know, you seen her as her 15-year-old self. He was like 28 or 19.
So when I was 23,
I didn't say nothing was wrong with it. I said when she was 18.
when I was 22, actually. No, nothing
I
wrong.
didn't know it was wrong. I said you discovered her when she was 18.
I know what you're trying to do. Don't be stupid. Anyway,
You told me when you discovered her when she was 18.
Billie Eilish is my age.
You're 22.
She's legit 2 days younger than me.
You were born in 2000?
2001.
You were born in 2001? What the fuck?
That makes this nigga. That makes this nigga.
Born in what was your birthday? What's your birthday?
December 16th. I'm born right at the end.
Well, you weren't even alive when 9/11 happened. What the fuck is going on? That's crazy.
You would think it, the way he a Jay-Z fan, you would think
that's
so,
crazy.
It's called being a historian, gang.
Great historian.
I would expect you to act more like how Wardu acts. Like you're of that age.
How?
You know,
What
like,
the fuck?
Like how he likes to act like he's young.
nigga.
Like
Wait, what does that
and,
mean,
like,
nigga?
these niggas like that. Like you're 22.
What does that mean, white boy? What does that mean?
That's crazy.
Wow. This nigga just named.
You were in your mom's stomach when 9/11 happened. That's crazy.
My mom tells me.
I was like, what was that? 2001? What was I like? 7 years old when you? What the fuck? That's crazy.
My mom tells me
94.
My mom tells me about the 9/11 story. She told me how she was at work and shit.
Right, not near you 2000.
So me and D-Friend would technically be in the same high school because I was born 96 technically. So
NJ said he was born in 2002.
Yeah, y'all niggas.
Oh, that's crazy. Being an 02 baby is insane.
That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm harping on. That's crazy. I thought you was like 27 or some shit like that.
You thought he was my age?
Hell no.
Y'all, I mean, I'm not saying you don't look old, but you don't look like. I mean, I don't know what a 22-year-old really is supposed to look like, but like I don't know, you look like a middle age, like not middle age, but like a 25, 26. Like I don't know.
I thought that. Oh yeah. He does look like he's like.
I'm supposed to be a topless this week.
You do like you're like 20-ish, like you're forever 21-ish.
I'm supposed to be a topless, but I ain't at that.
So
I'm not a young turd nigga.
Well, I was born in 2001.
You was born when Illmatic came out, old ass nigga.
Bro, when did you graduate high school?
2020.
20? What the?
Oh shit! Wait, you graduated 2020?
Bro, that's crazy. This nigga graduated
in 2015, boy. That's crazy.
Graduated in 2020.
Bro, this nigga graduated high school during COVID. That's crazy. What was y'all niggas doing during COVID?
This nigga had a virtual ceremony.
No, so what happened with my school? What happened was I had an environmental teacher, and he was keeping track of that shit.
Why did you not see? This is the weird thing to me because when I was in high school, right, like Drake and them was like popping like around that time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, why are you not like big fans of like fucking? I don't know, like Lil Baby. Like I don't know, like during your high school days, like these would have been like
he's an old soul, nigga.
Like Lil Baby, Young Boy, like Rod Wave, Roddy Ricch, like the Baby, like these are big y'all's people. Why you?
I was the nigga walking around with the Beats headphones, and they're like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm listening to fucking Black Album, or I'm listening to Late Registration. They're like, "Bro, this shit is old," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's good though."
That's crazy.
But I went to my first Drake concert in like 4th grade though, so. Even though I had no clue what the nigga was talking about, I just liked how the shit sounded.
The fact that you went to a Drake concert in 4th grade is crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I went to the club.
Not even because you were young, because a Drake concert would have been like 2011. I would have been like, I'm about damn near grown ass man at that point. And
I went to the Club Paradise tour. I saw Waka, ASAP.
That was what 20? That was 2011. Or was it?
I went in 2000. I went in
like
2012. I went in 2012. So
I was a senior in high school in 2012.
So I went. It was at Toyota.
Yeah,
ASAP, Waka, Meek, Cole opened for him, and then he came out. Everybody relating hard. I just like how shit sounds. It was the melodies for me. But the way I graduated in 2020, I had an environmental teacher, and he was keeping track of COVID since December, and he was telling us this shit finna shut the world down. And we like, nigga, they said the same thing about Ebola, said the same thing about swine flu, whatever. We left for spring break, and he was like, it was real good having y'all this year. He was like, real good having y'all this year. And we was like, this nigga's still on that? Like, this COVID shit is fake. Boy, district called that Monday after spring break and said school is canceled indefinitely.
So hold on, okay, that is interesting. So what did y'all have to go to class, or did y'all like didn't do shit? It was just like
the way it was if you had your credits to graduate, you didn't have to go. You didn't have to.
Bro, y'all didn't have to take no school for the last 2 months.
If you had your credits,
that's crazy.
Well, then they also did at my school. If you didn't have your credits, they put you in like credit recovery for them 3 months, and they would let you go if you were behind. And if you were kind of like teetering, then whatever you were making at that 9-week period, so say you were passing at the time school shut down, they let you walk. You passed. That was how they did it. If you were in limbo.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy.
We still got a graduation. Like, we still got a ceremony. Everybody got to go out to the field or whatever. We didn't get a prom, though. No. They were trying to say, like, they were saying we could do prom in July, and everybody was like, bro, ain't nobody going to prom in July. There's just going to be some Galveston shit anyway.
That's some young ass niggas, bro.
That's crazy. But what were we talking about before I got fascinated by how young this nigga is? Pause. Sounds crazy.
Pause.
That was crazy.
Y'all niggas worship him.
Stop
the cap.
I was fascinated.
Embarrassing.
All right, moving on.
It's a made up lie.
Crazy, boy.
Shut up, bitch.
Moving on.
Crazy. That was crazy.
But now, what was we talking about before that?
Y'all see
Can we just talk about? Because I've been trying to have this debate with Wardo, but he won't debate it with me. Can we have a conversation? Can we have a conversation about why "Over My Dead Body" is Drake's best intro, please?
Oh,
please. Like, so
is that even an argument?
Someone be on my side.
I know a lot of people that would agree with you. Yeah, like, okay. But I mean,
I think Tuscan Leather is the best intro.
Realm, it's like,
no, it's not. See, that's what niggas say.
It's not even in the same realm.
Over My Dead Body.
Tuscan Leather.
It's like Over My Dead Body.
See, you like the slow,
and then everything else is kind of here.
You
bro.
would say that, but to say that it's not even a debate is crazy, and you're showing your age. Whenever you say shit like this, you're showing your age. I'm sorry.
It's like right here, bro.
I think Voluminati by J. Cole is a better intro than Over My Dead Body.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you what I think. I'm just saying what I think.
Isn't original though. Like that's not like the beat is like kind of.
Over My Dead Body is such. Over My Dead Body is such a beautiful intro for what that album was. He's never set up the table for an album like that. Never. Like the sample's perfect, the rapping was perfect.
I think Champagne Poetry
is the best intro by far. All right, now we're capping. Now we're capping. That's damn near
most streamed song on Spotify history. I guess I'm capping.
Coming off
my God.
I know a lot of people agree with me. Young boy.
It's
you know a lot of people that stream Certified Lover Boy, the #1 streamed album in Spotify history. That doesn't mean it's the best album either. Just because it's streamed.
Nah, you tripping that Tuscan Leather nigga. How much time is nigga spent on the intro lately? I've been feeling like in God Pierce Memento. I just said the ball and fall under like a limbo. You're tripping. The family, all the Madisons out here, my kinfolk, everything, my Penrose from Bundy to Winslow. Yeah, you're tripping. That nigga ate that. Tuscan Leather was crazy.
Tuscan Leather is different.
That was
tripping.
Huge.
I'm not talking. You was what? You was like what? You was like 8 years old when that came out. We ain't talking to you, nigga. You was 8 years old, nigga. Shut up.
I picked the one that was older than that one.
I'm about to let no 8-year-old tell me about Tuscan Leather. Come on, man. Next topic.
First of all, the reason why Over My Dead Body
he was 7 years old. Honey, the feel it, it doesn't matter.
It's cool. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's cool. It's not bad.
This shit is so much better because he's coming off the success of Thank Me Later, and he starts it off by saying, I think I killed everybody in the game last year, man. Fuck it. I was on though. And I thought I found my girl at my dreams at the strip club. Fuck it. I was wrong though. He starts just immediately
club. Like what?
Brody starts addressing where he's at in the moment in the game,
How
and
could
then
you relate
ends.
to that? You couldn't even go to a
So
strip
did
club.
so did Tuscan Leather. He
I
said
didn't
Tuscan
relate
Leather,
to it as I got
Tuscan Leather-
older.
Tuscan Leather. He said
as I
the
got
first thing he said was
older,
coming off the
I
last record.
appreciated
I'm
the
getting 20
song
million
more.
off the
I just
record.
told
What
you.
are talking about?
I just told you. It's not like I first heard Over
Just
My
off
Dead
these
Body.
records, nigga. He flipped record 3 different ways. Like, what are you saying, bro?
Oh
You're
my
just trying to read.
God!
You're
He
reaching.
also ends. He
It's
also
okay. You're
ends the
trying to
verse
reach.
of Over My.
You're a hot take.
I'm not reaching. This is his best intro. I'm not reaching.
Nah, it's a reach.
I also think Virginia Beach is a top 5 Drake intro. So that's me.
You're on the island with that one.
Virginia Beach is a very good intro. It gets better the more it ages.
Even a little sample at the end of Tuscan Leather is crazy. You're tripping. Whatever. Anyways,
It's Over My Dead Body. The feds found Diddy's tape. Wait,
it was
what?
legit crazy scary. I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills. You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, you try to get in contact with me, through all my.
There once was a time when a baby-faced Justin Bieber has been hanging out with Diddy for 48 hours. And while the music mogul claimed they couldn't disclose what they would be doing, it feels like we already know the truth. The rumors has it that the feds discovered something utterly disgusting while checking the evidence they have captured in Diddy's mansion, and in one particular footage, he was doing some quite illegal with Justin. It seems like the music mogul didn't have enough time to destroy all the explosive footage, and he's now knee-deep in legal drama, similar to our
see, I don't like videos like this because all they're doing is just going off confirmation bias. So we'll believe it anyways. Like they don't actually have like this TikTok motherfucker don't actually have like. That's why I hate shit. Like that's why I hate social media sometimes. Because like I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. Like because we could believe it. So obviously, but when they put it together, like damn, that might be true. But it's like it's all like bullshit. Like is
he
that
was like
fucking
a
Justin
wise
Bieber
mentor
tape?
or something. Crumbled as the feds have watched hours of videotapes and found something that explained Justin's broken soul.
This is not going to be good. I'm not going to be able to make it through that. And it's just.
And then they put like little clips in there, like
This horrible intimate connection between Diddy and his protege is nothing new. Yet,
D-Friend
before
don't
the
believe
feds
shit,
uncovered
boy.
the videos, these were nothing but
no.
stories.
See, what
In the
you
past,
misconstruing
there
is
were
I'm not
whispers
saying
about
it's
the
not
sick
possible that
times
he
when a
did
teenage
that. I'm saying
Usher
like this
used to
person
live
just
under Diddy's
throwing
roof for
shit at the
almost a
wall.
year. And later, several strange footage of young Justin Bieber being offered a car for his 16th birthday by a 4-year-old music mogul resurfaced.
As soon as you turn 16,
we all think
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock.
Problems are nothing new for his fans. And apparently, the whispers about him being deeply mistreated and taken advantage of by some of the industry big, the legal drama, and the secret life that Sean Combs have been living all these decades. With some of the victims of his mistreatment coming forward, it's clear that there are many who haven't spoken yet, and judging by the signs, the baby there.
This all CNN, TMZ ass TikTok. What the fuck?
That shit was clearly AI.
Oh,
like a
D-Friend, you know what? You're probably right. Drake's not making the list anymore. Because on Apple Music, now if an artist has an album in the top 100, they'll give a brief description on the album and why it's there. And they said Drake's magnum opus, Take Care, is best compared to a fine wine, from the dark, warm tones of its cover art to the long waiting period between inception and release. Everything about the album exudes opulence, and like a vintage port, the album has aged beautifully, standing as one of the most beloved, wow. Yeah, he's not making the list no more. Fuck. It's gonna be rough for Drake fans out here because Kendrick making that bitch twice.
Definitely gonna have twice. He's definitely gonna have 2.
He making that bitch twice. Real rough day for Cole fans. Cole ain't making this shit at all. Damn.
I have a hot take for J. Cole. Y'all ready?
Oh God. Go ahead.
J. Cole's project that he dropped is his best project. That's his best project. It is.
Literally by what metric are you?
Top to bottom, that's his best project. Better than Off Season. Better than Forest Hills. Better than Born Center.
It's
better than Sideline Story. Better than KOD. Better than For Your Eyes. Better than all that shit.
Niggas just yapping now.
Not too big, pause. Not too small, pause. Very concise.
He's tired,
Yeah.
Joe. He ready.
That Trade of Truth record might be in my top 10. I ain't gonna hold you.
He ready to go to
Playing that a
bed.
lot.
Even with that, it's not better than 2014 or Born Center. Even with that.
It might be.
No, it's not even a might. What? It's not even a might. Do you understand how good 2014 is? You're so
Imagine
trolling.
a nigga born in 2011 telling us about music. No, you just
Trail's
want to
still
ignore
mad I
Trail.
fucked his. No, I said Trail's still mad that I fucked his mom. Is what I was saying. Trail don't remember he was calling me stepdaddy.
Boo, boo. Try harder. Pause.
I'm not trying harder. If he's coming at me for being a child, I'm gonna give him childish responses.
That's why I fucked your mom. Nigga, try harder, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I'm crying.
That's why I fucked your mama. Your mama's so fat.
2014 is his best album. Top to bottom, looking at this shit, this is his best album.
So, how are you feeling with this Drake loss?
I don't think he lost, so you talking to the wrong one. Wrong one. I don't think he lost.
Why does Kendrick sound better on Family Matters than Drake? Crazy.
Coming in light, it's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, this all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael
Amazing.
Change so people believe that he's actually white. Top women on pop breakers and rap for the whites and wait. Sworn in here to stay out of the light. Oh shit. To follow me right, cause nothing you saying can bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. Lotto with all of my ice, headed the lotto with all of my ice, headed the lotto with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You did. Coming in light, it's all on your face like what
you did. You did. Okay.
That was trash.
Yeah. No, that was fire. If Kendrick raps like that on that album, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he lost personally, but I already said that the Drake Kendrick beef was going to turn into the Nas Ho beef, where it was just going to be left to fans. It's never going to be a consensus. So I don't.
Any real music fan knows that Kendrick won the battle, but Drake is always going to win the war. Yeah.
I don't even think he won the battle necessarily. He had a track that is null and void.
The musical battle. He won the musical battle.
Meet the Grams is null and void.
But if we're gonna sit here and we're gonna think that Not Like Us is gonna ring off in August and September, you're fucking crazy.
I think it's gonna ring. I think it's gonna ring off, but I think it's a lot like Ether as well, where years from now you'll look at that track and you'll say it was the more popular diss. But it wasn't the better diss.
I think Takeover aged better than Ether, if you ask me.
It was a better diss from the beginning, but it wasn't like Ether. In hip hop, we like the more disrespect. We don't like the sub. We don't like the witty shit.
Why Kendrick won the battle. Yeah.
We like the disrespect, but that doesn't make it better. That just makes it it's easily digested.
Kendrick won the battle, and Drake.
I don't think
so. Because 3-4 months from now, Drake is gonna be on top, just like before this shit. Nothing's gonna change. Kendrick literally moved to LA. Drake bullied that man out of New York and made him move to Brentwood. Why is Kendrick moving to LA? Think why?
Maybe he wants to be around his children again.
Now you do. Why?
Or maybe he just had a house in New York because he wanted to get away. Maybe he had a house in New York because he wanted to live there for a year. Like, I don't. Stop it. That's crazy. I don't think Drake bullied anyone to move back to LA. I'm sorry. Aubrey bullied someone to move back to LA.
Drake, but definitely fans. The OVO ain't.
Dude, I don't think Kendrick concerned one bit about Drake fans. Not when he got real slurpers on his side that's just going to jack anything.
Hey, yo.
Hey. He have them. We in the chat with some of them.
Yeah, he's definitely right. I might be one of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at it years from now, you're going to be like, bro, Not Like Us was not that fucking crazy. I hopped on the track for 2 minutes and just called a nigga a pedo over and over again. That's all the fucking nigga
No, the song is fire. I don't care what he's talking about. That shit fire.
I think the beat's hard. I don't think it's better than Family Matters, though. But
I think the beginning of his, I feel like it went on a little too long. Like the second half of
the pedo shit.
No, the pedo shit it was good. It was when we got to the Atlanta show. I'm gonna tell you the history of Atlanta. That's all right, nigga. It's over.
There you go. There you go. I think what Drake fucked up with was he made Family Matters one big ass song. What he should have did was drop the first part, the second part, and then kept that third part for whenever Kendrick responded. Go in, change some shit around, put a hook on it, put that right out. I actually like the Hard Part 6 though. I think I'm in the minority of that.
You definitely are.
It's okay. A lot of niggas didn't like Super Ugly either for some odd ass reason.
Bro, D-Friend, yo, my nigga Danny, the nigga that I be on Twitter with, bro, that nigga got this one nigga that do soccer prize pick bets. That nigga has not missed. I swear to God. That nigga,
send me. I be hit. I don't be hitting on soccer no more.
He in the Bane Squad. He in the Bane Squad Discord. It's a free Discord. If you go to I'm gonna send you the invite to it. But his name's Brandon, bro. This nigga hasn't missed on soccer bets in 5 weeks.
Damn.
It either hits or it's just a push where it's like a tie. If I I wish I would have bet today, bro. I'm gonna just screen record it and I'm gonna show you, bro. This nigga has not missed. He even bet on like Scotty Scheffler or something. He'd be betting on golf and soccer. I'm like,
nah, I had one nigga missed it on golf. I did 6-man. One nigga missed. Scotty Scheffler actually missed on golf today. He
hit on golf. This nigga right here. This nigga hit on.
He went over on his strokes today. Pause.
He had more than 0.5 hole 7 shots.
Yeah, I think that was a promo they gave, like a little free pick.
But he mostly does soccer. His soccer should be on point. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm about to bet today. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the last two bets.
If you want to get on Prize Picks, nigga, just let me know and I'll send you my link, man.
This nigga right here.
I don't fuck with Prize Picks. I don't fuck. I left that sports betting shit alone like last year. I hit one time last year and I was like, man, I put in a couple slips here and there. But
that nigga Trail, he addicted to that shit now. That nigga be sending Trail got like every betting website, bro. He be sending me FanDuel, Sleeper, Prize. This nigga got every fucking.
This nigga still on FanDuel.
This nigga do every betting fucking. Is it free? The Bane Squad shit free?
It's free, yeah. But it's some nigga named Brandon.
Maybe I'm pressing you actually, Mike.
That Brandon nigga be on points, bro. He has not missed in 5 weeks game. I'm like, nigga, what? But yeah, I'm about to do that shit once I get out. But what else is there to talk about? Let me see. Not miss anything. Diddy's Chris Brown Jr., Chris Brown Sr.
What the fuck? That nigga is worse than Chris Brown.
I wouldn't say worse. I mean, he did beat the shit out of Rihanna, but
nigga, that's
bro. That is worse. Bro flung her, kicked her, dragged her, threw a vase at her. No, that is worse.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but yeah, that's crazy.
That nigga gave her a Royal Rumble, like.
Oh yeah, I gotta show D-Friend his boy Destiny. Yeah,
salute to Destiny out of context.
So that's out of context now. Okay.
He was describing what right-wing people do.
By saying nigger. That's why.
That's what they say.
Bro.
Boy, niggas be emotional. I'm crying.
That white boy shit coming out again.
I don't need to go and study biology to know that niggers are fucking stupid. I don't need a PhD in criminal background to know that niggers just fucking commit more crime and do more drugs. And I don't need
He used it in a negative context.
It's a made up lie.
White boy. The nigga said, "I know, bro. Come on, bro."
I say he's saying what right wing people say.
He used it in a negative context. What?
Because that's what right wing people say about black people. What are you talking about?
And you're saying it like you believe it's true.
No, I'm saying it like I'm mimicking what they say.
Bro. Need to go and study biology to know.
There's no reason to ever mimic the hard.
I don't need to study biology to know that N-words are commit more. Come on, bro.
There's never need a PhD in criminal
background to know that niggers just fucking commit more crime and do more.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
I don't need to go and study
I'm the wrong
person.
I'm the wrong person to care about white people saying N-word. I'm the wrong.
I don't need to go and study biology to know.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We got like
PhD in criminal background.
Look at that. You like Sneeko don't feel. He probably feels exactly like
I would much rather watch Sneeko than this fuck nigga right here. I'm fine with that. I'll die on that. I don't give a fuck, grifter or not, nigga. This is crazy. I don't know.
I don't need a background
You won't catch me dead watching this fuck nigga, bro.
And whatever to know that faggots are fucking unnatural. I don't need to get a biology degree to know that fucking faggots like are just weird as fuck and don't belong in the. I don't need to go and study biology.
Okay, hearing it
Look,
now.
look, I agree with I agree with that, huh? Look at that
Nico
part.
wouldn't say no bullshit like that, bro. You crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Freedom of
It
speech.
does sound like he's reiterating some shit that he's heard, but reiterating the hard R should never be done. There's no reason to reiterate. I don't care what point you're trying to get across.
Freedom of speech.
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Know that niggers are fucking stupid. I don't need a PhD in criminal background to know that niggers just fucking commit more crime and do more drugs.
Bruh, crazy. What the fuck?
I don't need a, I don't need a background in whatever to know that faggots are fucking unnatural. I don't need to get a biology degree to know that fucking faggots like are just weird as fuck.
Look, he's so excited about. See, you see, your boy, he loves all that.
He's
your boy. See the difference. You see the difference. The difference is Destiny's mocking. Sneeko agrees with it. Sneeko agrees. Like, yes.
Destiny's better. Oh, Sneeko is that. Sneeko's corny. Destiny actually. Oh, content, freedom of speech, bro. Stop. You can't defend that. You
All I
can't
know
defend
is
that.
y'all niggas better show up to the polls in November.
If Sneeko said that same thing, you would kill him, bro. Yes or no?
If he was mocking somebody, no.
You would kill that.
If he was mocking
Sneeko said
somebody?
exactly what Destiny said, you would kill that nigga.
If he was mocking somebody, no.
Oh, he's all right, bro. All right. This nigga white boy shit coming out now. Okay.
I mean, it's either the truth or a lie. Your Orlando said you better be at the polls in November.
You're saying
Who you voting for? You voting for Biden?
Well, that's crazy. We're not talking about that shit on here.
I'm voting
No
for
way.
Kanye West. Why? Nobody
Why?
care about
Who said
politics.
why?
Yeah, nobody care about politics.
Nigga,
You
I'm
voting
not
for Trump?
talking about any of my. I'm not talking about any of my political views. If anything is recorded,
Oh,
You think you
Lord.
finna get canceled?
That's them shit.
Imagine getting canceled for saying you want to vote for Biden. Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Both these niggas is trash for real.
I'm not gonna get canceled. I just don't talk about it.
Okay.
That I agree with. They are both horrible.
But you can say that.
They are both pretty fucked up. Yeah, they're both fucked up. It doesn't give away who I like. I don't like either of these niggas, honestly.
Just say you riding with Biden, man.
We have no other option.
Yeah. So that's a default.
You riding with
Biden. Okay. All right, for sure. We got you, bro. Riding with Biden.
Pause.
Wardu is rolling with Trump, and
You know it,
Lando
nigga.
is
Shit.
riding with Biden.
Trump country, boy. Yes, sir.
You can tell by the way he used the N-word in the group chat who he rolling with.
Damn right. Let's see. Yo,
Of course he
why
uses
are
it freely. He's from fucking Nigeria. Of course he uses it freely like that.
Here we go with the half breed shit. Okay, here we go.
Are you mixed?
I'm not a. That's what's so insane. I'm not even biracial.
He is, nigga. You
No,
are.
I'm not.
You're happy.
No, I'm
You're not? Okay, you are. You look like a half breed. It's okay. Let's see what else we got.
You see this shit, D-Friend? Only a Nigerian motherfucker would say some shit.
Why?
Like that.
Yeah, I mean that's what you are. I mean facts. I mean I'm Nigerian American.
I'm not. I'm not about. What?
Are you America first or are you Nigeria first? You might have that dual loyalty.
I'm Nigerian American.
He's definitely.
If we had to go to war, if we had to go to war with Nigeria, would you support it?
I don't believe
He
in
definitely a
warring with
scamming ass
countries.
Nigerian. He definitely a scamming ass Nigerian. You know the ones that be stealing people's credit card information. That's this nigga.
Like they a prince or some shit.
Haven't heard that before.
Fact.
Let's see. Why are IG comedians trying to like make fun of the whole Diddy? Y'all nigga, y'all timing is so bad, bro. Like, it's this random nigga running down the hallway trying to like make a skit out of it, bro. Like, I think this nigga's IG got clipped after he uploaded this shit. Niggas is
Hey, dumbass.
fear buck on text.
It's all making
Who
sense.
gives a fuck about that? Who gives a fuck about that? Before I get about it, because it's late, I might go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed, old man.
What's the predictions for tomorrow? 2 Game 7s. Who y'all got going to the next round, man?
Knicks, Wolves.
Knicks and the Wolves. Bet.
You're not. If you're the Pacers, bro, you're not beating them in the Garden. It's not happening.
Will I am.
Pull up a picture of Will I Am.
couldn't be further from the truth, bro.
Wait,
Nah,
no,
Will.i.am is bald.
nah,
Oh no, you
he's
talking about the futuristic
prom.
shit, the old shit.
You talking about prom Will.i.am.
Oh, you talking about Prime Will.i.am? Nigga.
Yeah,
the
that's
nigga's
what he-
bald.
No, we talking about the one that got the little
That's crazy.
the little gumpy joint going on.
This nigga got a.
I don't know if y'all can see it. My screen bright as shit.
Like someone bit out of this nigga hair.
I gotta pull it up on my screen.
Yeah, pull it up over there, bro.
Got that boom, boom.
Bro, I really wish I was here last week when y'all was talking to Bryce about his top 10 basketball. That nigga said Larry Bird. Nigga, who the fuck ever says Larry Bird is better than LeBron? Nobody.
I can
and
tell.
Fucking hater.
The thing that fucked me up was he said, I don't even not necessarily I think Larry's a better player. I'm like, I thought we're talking the best players list. What do you mean he's not a fucking better player?
That's why I don't talk basketball, bro. That's
Oh, that shit. Then I said, what about Kareem? Like Kareem got 6, he got MVPs. Like, why is he not over Kobe? He's like, I don't count his rings. I'm like, okay. I don't know what to count then. I don't know how to.
5 of them were won in the 80s. How you don't count his rings?
Nigga, he says he also don't count Magic because they had like a great team. They had like multiple Hall of Famers and shit like that.
So did the Kobe Shaq Lakers. So did the Kobe Powell Lakers.
Nigga, Kareem, if anything, that helps Magic's fucking argument because Kareem didn't win shit for real until Magic.
So Magic got there.
Yeah. So if anything, that helps Magic. Why the fuck?
He had Tim Duncan at number 3. Tim Duncan. I mean, Tim Duncan's probably a top 5. I mean, top 10.
See what I'm saying? He can't count Magic and Birds. I mean, Magic and Kareem's because they had multiple Hall of Famers. You know how many Hall of Famers that core Spurs team had? Exactly. That makes no sense. Bryce is a football nigga that tries to talk basketball and it just doesn't
y'all niggas just stick to football, bro. Like that shit, I don't
like I gotta leave shit like that. You gotta leave shit like that to me. You gotta leave shit like that to me.
To me.
I'll let Lando have. I ain't talking basketball with you.
I know more basketball than everybody in the chat.
I'll let y'all handle that.
In fact, the only nigga that might know close, Wardu, and I mean K9 has said some shit that make it seem like he knows something about basketball. So I'll give K9.
I just can't argue with niggas that don't even sound like they watch basketball. They just watch like basketball podcasts.
I think the way me and Wardu met was in an NBA space, actually.
Yeah.
You fact.
But what's wrong with Bryce top 10 except for like having LeBron below Larry Bird? Like
Tim Duncan at 3 is what's wrong with that.
Steve France stop, bro.
I'm just asking y'all are fucking okay. Well, tell me y'all's top 10. Let's get the basketball.
My consensus 10
so
is
much about basketball.
Braun, Mike, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Duncan, Bird. I got Wilt and then Akeem. The only person who is a popular pick that's not in my 10 is Russell. I don't put Russell in my 10. And that's only because I don't respect
like
segregation.
You got your 10 on Bleacher Report just now. What about you, Warden?
No, Bleacher Report has Russell. I literally don't have Russell.
They got Bleacher Report.
Mine's not that much more different.
Okay, so y'all niggas watch Bleacher. What's the thing? Y'all niggas watch Bleacher Report.
How's that Bleacher Report? I don't have Bill Russell in my list. I have Akeem Olajuwon in my list. No Bleacher Report has Akeem Olajuwon in their 10.
I mean, they're not far away from each other. They're in the same realm.
Like,
y'all need Steph Curry being top 10?
I think Steph will end up in my 10. I go back and forth with him and Hakeem all the time. I go back and forth with him and Hakeem and Will. But he probably will crack my 10 though. Shit, Steph is the second best point guard of all time, at worst. Second. He has an argument for first, depending on what you value. I just don't have Tim Duncan that high on my list because he never went back to back.
Oh, you sound like Bryce.
Well, he didn't. He never went back to back with that great of a team. He wasn't always the best player on that team. He didn't have a lot of great regular seasons. He had good regular seasons. Like, he didn't have a regular season to me that was like, man, Tim Duncan has owned this season. Like Kobe had that in 08 and 06. Braun had that in 2012 and 13 and 18. Steph had that in 2016. Michael had it in like 6 years. Like Duncan never had a regular season. We were like, damn, Tim Duncan is the baddest motherfucker playing basketball. It was like, Tim Duncan one of the baddest motherfuckers playing basketball, but Shaq over here, Kobe over here, Kevin Garnett over here. Like when you do all that, I can't put you in top 4.
You know what that
top
sounds
3.
like?
You
know what that sounds like?
What?
You know what rapper that sounds like? You know what rapper that sounds like?
What rapper does that sound like?
Who do you think I'm gonna say?
I don't know who you're gonna say.
You know who exactly.
Are you gonna bring up the light skinned nigga from Canada?
No, actually, no.
Then who? That sounds like Kendrick Lamar.
The nigga that you just how you described Duncan. You know what rapper that sounds like?
No, Kendrick's had a year in rap where I think he was regarded as the best nigga in the game.
I'm not talking about Kendrick.
2017.
You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
You're talking about J. Cole. Never mind. That's his nigga talking about.
Nigga, Jay-Z.
That's a horrible.
That's horrible. How dare you, Jay-Z? He's the greatest hip hop artist ever. No, nigga, he's a Tim Duncan of fucking rap, nigga. He hasn't ran a fucking year, but he's been consistent. I'll give him that. He's consistent as fuck. But has that nigga ran any year? No.
I also brought up Duncan. I also brought up Duncan's.
And Duncan in 03 is actually 03 Duncan is a conversation. 03 Duncan is a conversation.
Not regular season, playoffs. Not regular playoffs.
Where it really
regular
matters?
Season.
Playoffs?
Yeah, but he didn't do that often. When do you mean 04 playoffs wasn't a good playoffs. Tim Duncan also got beat by the
05 playoffs.
I think he got beat by the AC Grizzlies in 2011.
You think Bill Russell is better than KD?
What do you mean by better?
I don't have a lot of, but
you got Bill Russell ahead of him just because of the rings.
I don't even have Russell ahead.
When I say the best players, I'm like, if you were to have to pick these niggas, like y'all think Tim Duncan is better player than KD, or he was just in a better system with a better he's a better player than
he's a better player.
KD.
He can do more things. He can do more things to affect the course of a basketball game than Kevin Durant can. So he is better than KD to me. He can rebound better than KD. He plays defense better than KD. He doesn't score better than KD, but Duncan still scores. And he actually, I probably would argue he might score, if not as efficient as KD, not far off. So the fact that he does two other things so much better than Kevin Durant, he's a better basketball. Dirk is probably in my late teens, early 20s. He's probably behind D Wade for me. I know D Wade don't have no MVPs, but I mean, again, D Wade does more things on a court that will impact you winning a game than Dirk does to me. You know what I'm saying? So Dirk probably is where, in my 20s. My 20s is the Dirks, the D Wades, the Charles Barkleys, the AIs there.
What's your argument for Dirk over Wade all time?
For who all time?
Dirk Nowitzki.
You said, who's my argument for Dirk Nowitzki? What all time?
Am I lagging?
Yeah. What's your argument for Dirk over Wade all time?
I don't have Dirk over Wade. I have Wade over Dirk.
Oh, you have Wade over Dirk? Okay.
I have Wade over Dirk.
Okay.
I have Wade over Dirk.
I don't think I said
don't get me wrong.
My top 10 is LeBron, MJ, Magic, Duncan, probably I want to say Bird or Hakeem. I'm trying to think. Probably say Bird, then Kobe.
Bird over fucking Nikola Jokic? Come on, man. What the fuck are we talking about?
Friend, shut up.
Jokic? What you mean? Jokic ain't a fucking...
I'm trying to focus here. Hold on. I'm trying to focus here. So LeBron, MJ, Magic, Duncan, Kareem, Kobe. I probably would put Bird, then Hakeem, then Steph, then honestly Shaq. I have Shaq at 10. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I kind of like go back.
Larry Bird's better than Luka Doncic. Come on, man.
Are we talking about the better players?
Cook them niggas back in the day.
I think you're looking at it as if I'm saying who's the better player.
I'm asking who y'all think the better players are.
I'm talking about the greatest. Like if we're doing like all time, I'm assuming you're talking about accomplishments, value on.
No, I'm just asking who y'all think are the best players
right now.
Well, that's what he.
I guess that's what you're saying, right? Right now.
Like if you had to pick between Jokic or Bird, like who y'all? This nigga's a better player. Like, because y'all basketball savants, y'all know, y'all watch.
Oh, so you want like you want a subjective list then?
Do you think that Bird is better than Jokic, or you think Jokic is better than Bird? That's what I want to know.
I think Larry Bird is still better than Jokic for now, but I think Jokic can pass him up.
All these niggas are.
Because if you're getting into like skill, I mean they're really really
skill,
close. If you're getting skill,
like if it's like
your
think about it, most skilled players, then yeah, like.
Because think about it, Bird. I think Bird a couple years in his career averaged double-digit rebounds. Nikola averages double-digit rebounds, but Bird is 6'8" doing that shit. He's not 6'11" doing that shit. And he also scores similar to like how Jokic scores. Again, at 6'8" doing the shit. Bird wasn't a bad defender anyway either, and Jokic isn't necessarily the best defender. Like Nikola just needs more accomplishments. He has the 3 MVPs, but he only has 1 ring. He gets another one. Well, then that would push him a little bit up on my list, especially if he did it in this run, because he's having a real good playoff run right now as far as numbers go. But also, Bird was a part of a top 10 NBA team ever in the '86 Celtics. So Nikola don't have that yet.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
More help.
So,
but that's me talking from like the greatest players ever. I'm not talking about the most skilled. I think that's what D-Fran is saying. The most skilled.
Well, the most skilled is a different conversation.
It will be completely different players. Yeah.
Because if it's most skilled, T-Mac's going to be in the 10. Kyrie's going to crack the. Kyrie's going to crack the 10.
AI. Yeah, for sure.
Kobe's probably the GOAT, and if it's not Kobe the GOAT, then maybe Mike. KD's going to crack. If you're talking skill, when I do my like top 10, like Wardu, I'm bringing in player, I'm bringing skill, I'm bringing accomplishments, I'm bringing impact, I'm bringing longevity for the most part.
I feel like he's mostly talking about skill. I don't think he's really talking about anything else because he just said
the only people in my. I also value longevity. I also value longevity a lot. So the only people in my 10 that don't have really good longevity, Magic, Bird, and Shaq, they don't have really good longevity. They all kind of fell off really bad. Well, actually, Magic didn't even fall off that bad. He caught HIV. He didn't even fall off bad, actually. He really did. Magic had a pretty good finals. He lost in 5, but shit, he had a triple-double in game 5. He had like 22 assists. Magic was hooping.
He had one of the greatest rookie years ever. Yeah.
That is true, too. He lost Rookie of the Year, though. That was pretty – but, I mean, he lost it.
If I said shit like that to Bryce, he'll be like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? Like, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Bryce, I don't remove your basketball card, but if you're a Braun hater, it do make it real hard for me to be like, all right.
I mean, I get it. Like before he went to the Heat, like I get why you would want to hate LeBron and like big up Kobe,
but if your hate is the reason why you rank him a certain place, that tells me you look at basketball. You look at basketball a very weird way. Like I don't like Kevin Durant. But I know Kevin Durant's a better basketball player than Bill.
Even I do, but I could admit like LeBron is greater, better in every single aspect than KD.
Because I come across a lot of LeBron haters, but they still they be like, man, I hate that nigga, but that nigga top 3 though. He's just not my GOAT. Bryce, the way Bryce be talking about Braun not top 5 or nothing. He just
that nigga said he's not. Well, he said he's
a big brolic nigga
he said he was like 7 or 8 or some shit like that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I can respect your basketball opinion if that's where you have the nigga at.
The nigga with the most points ever, like.
Because if he's 7 or 8, what are these 6 niggas doing that's better than him? They're not really doing nothing better than him. You just like them more.
Yeah, just say what it is. I mean, he's obviously
Like, say what it is. Like, I like Kobe more than Mike, so that's why on my list, Kobe is number 2. But if I'm really sitting here talking to you, Michael Jordan, everything put together, is a better basketball player than Kobe. I just like Kobe more, and I only got Kobe.
I'm just going mostly off of like accomplishments and who had the greatest careers. I'm going off.
Braun definitely has the greatest career.
I mean, if you want to put him 1 or 2,
Steve Nash, come on, man. I got Steve Nash here, man.
Steve Nash is in those late teens for me. Like, yeah, you got 2 MVPs, but you got the 2 MVPs because of team, not because of your individual numbers. Because your individual numbers were not better than Kobe's. They weren't even better than a 21-year-old Braun.
They said that Shaq was supposed to win.
But your team's offense. He was supposed to win 05. I don't think he was supposed to win 06. I think that was supposed to go to Braun or Kobe. The reason why you want MVP is because the Phoenix Suns had this different level offense that was shaking the league up, and their offensive efficiency was so high, and you're the point guard for the team, so you look to be the catalyst of the shit. When really it was just D'Antoni's 7 seconds or less offense.
You know
That's
saying?
why
James Harden, nigga, he gonna cook Larry Bird, bitch ass. Come on, man. What you talking about?
And Larry would cook him too.
Nah, he wouldn't even.
Harden don't play no defense. Larry would fry him.
D-Fran is like the Fantano of like basketball.
Again, I don't get in football debates because football is not my specialty. I know a little bit about football, but I'm more casual in football. I be trying to get into football, but I can't. I can give you my top 5 quarterbacks ever, but even then, my list there is gonna sound crazy.
Say Mike Vick, number 1.
Nah, Peyton Manning is number 1 on my list.
Steve Nash is like
Mike Vick is one of my favorite players. Though Mike, Steve Smith, and Ocho Cinco are my favorite football players ever. It's just their personalities.
Damn, Arvydas Sabonis, he got to be top 10.
Hell no. What?
All right, bro. I'm getting off. You niggas just talking. All right, I'll catch y'all niggas next week. I don't know. I might do an interview. I don't know yet. But.
Nigga, you been talking about doing an interview for 3 weeks now. You ain't done that one goddamn interview.
Don't you let him disrespect you like that.
It's because What's the Dirt been busy, bro. You know? Shout out to What's the Dirt, bro. Me and him talk a lot, you know. He's just trying to make some time, you know. But I get it, bro. We got videos hitting 1 million after 2-3 days. Hey, stay in your bag, bro. Shout out to What's the Dirt, bro. We'll
stay in your bag.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Chicks too. I see Chicks doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? And Flacco, of course, getting almost jumped by Whack. That shit was funny. I was looking at point.
That shit looks so, bro. That video is.
No, point and shoot was
I was
funny,
looking.
bro.
He was like, I was looking to see whose arm that was caressing Whack, 3-finger Whack's hip. That shit was funny than a motherfucker.
Nigga, that shit heavy. That shit just looked fake as hell. I'm sorry, bro.
That nigga Whack really had a gun in there about to fall. It's some joggers.
That nigga's hilarious.
That shit crazy.
That would probably be in one of like my if I had to make like a wish list of like people I want to interview, that would definitely be one of them. Would be Whack.
I gotta watch this white boy. Jazz Lover reacts to Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar.
I hate Fantano. You see that shit with Fantano? That nigga reviewed Gunna's album. And that nigga was sleeping the entire video.
I wish we'd stop giving Fantano any type of pub. I really wish we'd stop.
I mean, the album was mid though. I wasn't mad at it.
It's right on par with the last one. It's not mid.
Oh, the last one was way better. Way better.
It had more hits, but I mean, sonically, it's still the same, bro.
And the one before that too. Way better.
Gunna doesn't make bad albums.
I don't know about that.
Not to
They
me.
They know that when my homies see that, they gonna call me, and then it's a comment.
Bruh, I should be like, shit happened.
You know, you got to come right. Conversation with you for what? When you showing them niggas love, right? I could have called you. What you doing, nigga? I don't trip. Do your shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
do your thing. But nigga, at some point, if you think that your platform is gonna be a platform they got, to come diss my neighborhood, then you're gonna find out what it is.
Wait, but like, hey, but like, no jumper is not my platform. It's Adam's platform, right? And the show
Hey,
itself.
Flock on Paul. Hey, listen. Hold on.
What the?
That nigga wasn't gonna do shit, boy.
Hold on, no. What the? The show itself.
Hey, listen.
Hold on, no.
Hey,
What the?
what's good?
The show itself.
Well, that nigga really didn't have a gun. I didn't even see that shit.
I didn't see it to a point you start talking about it.
I didn't even see that shit. That's crazy. He really had a gun.
Nigga said, "Look at that hand around his waist."
That's crazy.
He put the guest, like the guest, like, what the fuck is going on here?
I did not even see that till now.
What the?
I mean, what is Adam gonna say? Hey, Wack, don't bring a gun. Like, he ain't gonna tell Wack shit. Wack ain't gonna. He ain't gonna do that.
Simply Grace said, "Where do y'all have Carmelo Anthony?"
For my personal, because Melo's one of my favorites, I'd put the nigga high. But being realistic, Melo's probably in those late 30s, maybe early 40s. I'm being honest. Melo really didn't accomplish a lot individually or team-wise. Melo's only been out the first round twice.
Damn,
But if we
dude,
were doing a skill list, he'd be in there too. If we was doing a skill list,
Where'd you put Tracy McGrady?
in the fucking 60s,
Oh, McGrady's in the 60s. Melo's
in the 60s.
You said Melo's in the 30s, but McGrady's in the 60s.
Like late 30s, early 40s. Melo's also able to stay healthier a lot more than Tracy McGrady was. Melo also didn't blow a 3-1 lead the way Tracy McGrady did. But if we were doing a skill list, them niggas would be in the 10 if we was doing a skill list. Like McGrady had like a 5-year period where he was like that, and that was it. Them Orlando years and them early Houston years, and after that shit went horrible. Shit went bad. Like Melo, at least from 03 to 2015, was like, hey, he a top guy. He just don't win shit.
Where do you put Chris Paul? He didn't win shit.
Maybe a little above Melo.
How much more above Melo?
Maybe like 3 or 4 spots, only because Chris Paul was second in MVP voting in 08. He didn't win, but he was second. And he was leading New Orleans teams with nobodies to top 2, top 3 seeds in the Western Conference when it was at its peak. Melo had Chauncey Billups and shit and had good players in Denver and still wasn't doing that.
Where do you put Ben Wallace?
Ben is probably in like the 70s, bro. A great defender though, but nah, I'm joking. Not in the 70s, but he's in like the
stand on your shit, bro. You think he's 70s?
No, he's not in the 70s. He's not.
Don't let me influence you.
No, you're not influencing me. I'm joking, but he's in like the late 50s, 60s. He's in the late 50s, 60s for me. Yeah, you're a real great defensive player, but again, that didn't last long.
You could probably find 50, 60 people better than Ben Wallace in the NBA.
Like, you didn't last long even as a great defender.
A 4-time defensive player of the year?
Yeah, okay, so you won 4 times, right? In a 6-year span. And then after that,
easy to do.
It's not, but then Rudy Gobert just did it.
Does he not have a ring?
You do have a ring.
So a ring.
But Rudy Gobert. So wait. If Rudy Gobert wins a championship with this Minnesota squad, is he better than Ben Wallace?
He's not,
though. Huh?
He's not.
How? They have the same shit. I got 4.
You think the Wolves are beating the Celtics?
No, I said if they were to.
Okay.
Then
but if they don't, is what I'm telling you.
Then if they don't, Even if they do,
nothing,
though,
right?
that shouldn't mean. Even if they do, that shouldn't
And
mean
Ben
Rudy
Wallace had
Gobert.
an outlier season and one of the greatest seasons ever for an underdog team. I think weren't they like the 7th or 8th seed?
What,
they
when
won?
the Pistons won a championship?
Yeah, in 04. When the Lakers were favored, a whole bunch of other teams were favored.
They were
still
7th
won.
or 8th seed?
And I think he won Defensive Player of the Year that year too as well. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he has a ring. And you have him, what, 50, 60? So you have Steve Nash and Chris Paul over him.
They were a
I'm just
third
saying,
seed. They were a third seed, Wardu.
Wardu,
They were a third seed.
What
They were
was
a
their
third
record?
seed. 54-28.
Is that bad? You saying it like
No,
it's
it's
bad?
No, I said 54-28. Like, that was a good record. You were saying they were like underdogs.
I was wondering.
The only teams that were probably underdogs. The only teams that were probably underdogs against was the Pacers and the Lakers. Pacers won 60 games that year, and I mean the Lakers is Kobe and Shaq.
So they legitimate sweep them niggas that year. Bryce don't want to talk about that.
Well, that had a lot to do.
I don't think Bryce watched basketball for real.
I'm biased.
They had Karl Malone and Gary Payton. I know they was older, but still
they were washed. Yeah.
Well, no, the reason why they lost that series was because Kobe Bryant had a bad series, and that's what most people don't want to talk about. Granted,
yeah, they want to talk about LeBron and Mavericks, and they talk about.
Kobe was also going up against Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince and Chauncey Billups on the perimeter, and then Rasheed and Ben down low. Like, it's not necessarily that Kobe played bad. He just went up against arguably one of the greatest defensive teams ever. No one would have had a great series against that Detroit team. I don't care who you are.
Michael would have.
No.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't have had a good series against them either. So,
well, I mean, the next year, they were Game 7 with the Spurs, and the Spurs beat them.
Yeah. And then after that, that was it for them. Because they got old. And you want to know who dethroned them niggas? A 22-year-old in 07. Get the fuck out of here, Jack. Now, Ben is going to be in that late 50s, 60s for me. You're a great defensive player, but yeah. At the end of the day, basketball is about putting the ball in the hoop as well. So it's a lot of two-way guys that have more impact than you do on the one-way.
Who told a little bit?
Making a comeback. You see it, Wardu.
Shut up. That nigga.
I'm so scared this next album is going to be trash. I'm so scared.
And you know it's about to be ass. Like, bro.
No, I'm hoping it's not.
Nigga, he has way more pressure on him for this album than he did the last album, bro. Let's be honest.
Oh, God.
If that shit isn't like My Turn level, like, bro. And even that My Turn shit was like circumstantial because it was like COVID shit. Bigger picture.
I'm hoping what he does is he puts this shit out in December. Put it out the end of the fucking year, bro.
I don't think it's gonna matter when he puts it. Honestly,
no. I'm saying that because at least you can drop a summer hit or 2 summer hits, and then maybe go on a little mini feature run.
A summer hit? When was Lil Baby's last hit?
What, last summer hit?
And when I mean hit, no, just regular hit. And when I mean hit, I mean like hit, bro. What's his last hit?
Would it be that California Dreamin' song?
Are we calling that a hit?
You said his last one. I'm thinking, is that the last?
When we think of Lil Baby and we think of hits, you know what I'm talking about. When was his last hit record? Let's not do semantics. We know Lil Baby. When was his last Lil Baby hit record?
In a minute.
Did that song come out before his last album? Didn't that typically come out before?
Did it come out before the album came out?
So his last hit was before his last album?
His last.
So 2021, he hasn't had a hit in 3 years. Is that what you're saying?
It came out 2022.
But I feel like didn't that song come out?
No, it's on that album.
It was on the album, but I feel like that was a single.
It came out before the album came out, but it came out in 2022.
Yeah, it came out.
It came out 2022.
I thought I could have sworn it came out.
Because he dropped Right On, and then he dropped In a Minute.
I felt. Oh yeah, that was early on in the year.
Well, my road to the good like Right On.
It's so much pressure on this nigga, but I really feel like he can get it back. If he drop a hit this summer and if he go on a little feature run again where he tearing shit up, I think
So he hasn't had a hit in damn near 2-3 years, boy.
He also hasn't dropped.
Nigga, he's been dropping. What you mean?
When the
That
last
nigga's
time?
been dropping. It just hasn't been hitting, nigga. That's why it hasn't felt like he's dropped. He's been dropping.
When
Just
he
hasn't been as
dropped?
frequent as it has. He's been dropping.
When he dropped?
Look at Apple
He dropped
Music.
5 songs last year.
Last year he dropped 5 songs. None of them shits hit. None of them hit.
He dropped Go Hard. He dropped Merch Madness. He dropped OK featuring with French Montana. He dropped Crazy.
All last year, boy.
He dropped 350.
350. That shit ass. Come on now. He hasn't had a real hit 2-3 years. So he has more pressure in this next album than he did last album. Because last album, we just expected him to drop a fire ass album. So let us down. So this next album, probably gonna be his most important album of his entire career. Because if that's mid, or not even like close to my turn, it don't gotta be my turn. But it gotta have.
He cannot hit my turn again. He cannot touch that.
It don't gotta be my turn, but it gotta, bro. It has to be.
That was the problem with that album. He really trap sold himself.
I think he might, yeah.
He in the same boat as Cardi B. She don't want to drop albums. She can't replicate that.
Yeah, but Cardi at least had some features that went nuts in between that time. She got the Put It on the Flow remix. Like Cardi's features have kept her afloat, so it don't feel as bad. I can't even think of the last great baby feature I heard. That's the problem. Like everything you've been
The one
dropping.
with him, Drake, and DJ Khaled.
The Staying Alive shit, that was a dud. That was here today, gone tomorrow. That didn't last. The shit with him and Dirk, that's a 3-year-old album at this point.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. This shit is like, I don't know. Like, if Lil Baby don't drop some fire, the next. All right, who had a steeper fall off, Lil Baby or Cardi B?
Baby.
Baby.
Because again, Cardi still had features that kept her afloat, so it didn't feel as bad.
That's true.
Like Cardi still had Motorsport. Cardi still had WAP. Cardi still had
Sharon Wallen.
Cardi still had what's that?
That like some auntie. She wilding out.
Tether dick is
Somebody tell me Sharon put the wine cooler down.
Put the white claw down.
Out here tripping. Yeah, but she got the Tomorrow too. She got fucking WAP.
I don't think Cardi cares about music because she said she was gonna drop, and there's now all of a sudden.
I think Cardi is a celebrity that is a rapper next, not the other way around.
I could say
that's
why
why I don't
Meg
think.
Stallion, honestly.
Yeah, but the difference was Meg didn't come across as that at first.
She is now.
To me, Cardi always felt like, oh, Cardi's just a popular person that makes music on the side.
Sound like Meg Stallion.
Well, that's what Meg is now, or at least what she will.
Nigga, her peak was 1 year. You acting like she had like 2, 3, 4 years, nigga. Her peak was 1 year.
It was
at most 1.5. That's it. Every other year, nigga, she came out in 2019. It's 2024. If you had 1 year at your peak, 3, 4 other years were you more of a celebrity than a musician, it's not good. So
if you did that and you weren't Meg, you'd be getting stir-fried.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. I'd probably do the same thing if I was Meg.
Well, no, then again, she also has some other shit going on. So
yeah, she got some Planet Fitness. I mean, she could probably make a lot more money doing.
No, I'm saying like in the 1 year peak thing. I mean, after 2020, regardless of how you feel about the incident, it did kind of fuck up her trajectory a little bit, at least from a standpoint of how do I put music out. She put out the new shit, which no one gave a fuck about. She still won awards for that, which that showed me how rigged the shit was because no one cared about that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just need that. I need that Meg Tory video to come out ASAP.
You think what?
I think that Meg Tory video to come out ASAP.
I don't think that shit exists.
It definitely exists. It's out there. So.
If all this exists, how is the nigga locked up in jail?
Nigga, because bro, you think the judicial system gonna be fair?
Oh my god, bro!
You think you think the judicial system always gets it right?
I'm trying to fight for this nigga Tory, but at this point, bro, it's like, bro, we gotta wait still for some shit
They
to say.
don't brainwash you to feel like they don't brainwash you to feel like he did wrong. That's why.
Yeah, okay. Now look, if it do come out and it expose her, damn.
Crazy.
You know what's crazy? Tory surpassed her musically. He was already ahead of her, but that situation, Tory ended up putting out his best shit after that, low key.
Yeah.
The Daystar album, the Sorry for What album is phenomenal. Playboy. I was listening to the Sorry for What album last week. I was listening to Hennessy Memories.
That entire album, there's no skips.
Fuck Tory Lanez, protect black women.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with the second part, but
it's never gonna be fuck Tory for me, low key.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm
maybe
sorry.
Chris Brown. I get it because but not Tory.
I'm never gonna say fuck Chris Brown on my Apple.
You can shoot a black woman, but you can't kick her while she's down.
But he didn't shoot. There's no proof of that. Where's the video? Why show that video so D-Fran can shut up, nigga? Because if they show the video, and I want to hear D-Fran's reaction when I prove that nigga wrong, he gonna be like, "Oh, your opinion can't change. Oh, I was wrong, but why my opinion can't change?" Nigga, drop the goddamn
Obviously,
video.
that's a logical response if you see something that disproves what you believe. That's something you should say. Yes, you got me there, buddy.
Yeah,
just like if you saw Tory actually shoot Meg, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
What if Meg had the gun this entire time, which is why she wasn't fucking tested for gun residue, and that's why Tory went to jail? Doesn't that seem more likely? And there's a video backing it. What are you gonna say?
I mean, I guess you'd have to look up statistically how many times does the shooting victim actually get tested for gun residue? You tell me.
Everybody should get tested.
You tell me.
I'm
asking you. When does a victim get tested? I'm asking. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm asking y'all.
Well, D-Fran, you can't say that because in this situation, it was three people saying three different things. So you should be tested. If you saying this nigga shot you,
I'm asking y'all if y'all can look it up. When has a victim of the shooting ever been tested for gunshot?
But the thing, D-Fran, historically, it's not in this kind of situation. It's usually a one-on-one incident. When it's three people in a car and you tell us one person shot you, but it's three people in this car, and then we go to the other person and she don't say who shot you, and then we go to the male and he says, I didn't shoot you. Okay, well, we don't know who shot who. So we're going to test all these motherfuckers. Is what you should do. No, you should get tested too.
Why would the
especially the underlining part of this, you were intoxicated as well, ma'am. I'm saying what you should do in that scenario. What you should do. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. How often does it happen? But how many times, D-Fran, have you heard a three-party shooting incident where they're intoxicated in a car? Most of the time, if you're hearing somebody shot somebody, it's pretty clear as day. Yeah, this motherfucker shot him. Pretty clear as day. In this situation, it wasn't clear as day. That's why everyone should have been tested.
Duh. Y'all need me on y'all shit. We ain't scared, but we are.
You know what? Aunt Sharon, put her on, bro. Aunt Sharon.
Auntie Williams.
Auntie yelling and shit. 3 exclamation points. We know what's going on here. I want you to guess right now my top artist for the first 5 months of the year.
Chris Brown. I'm so surprised. Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller. Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez, still Drake. Are those at least 4?
You have 3 out of the 5.
Drake, Chris Brown, and Bryson. What are the other 2?
Party Next Door and J. Cole.
Oh, Jake, I could have got that. But
That's because
Party
I've been
Next
playing
Door
the
is-
fuck. That's because I've been playing the fuck out of P4. P4 is.
I actually haven't listened to it fully. I don't know.
Hey, look, "Lose My Mind" is my favorite song on there.
I gotta look. Party
Was
Next
that
Door, his
Spanish
music.
man once half white?
With
Can
Party
you
Next
guess
Door's
my,
music, I gotta like sit down and like listen to. I can't just like casually listen to. I gotta like sit
Can you
down.
guess my top album listened to this year?
Chris Brown, Dick Rider.
No.
Oh, your top album listened to this year? J. Cole shit. Is it like an artist that's not that I would never guess?
No, you'd guess it.
Bryson Tiller shit. J. Cole? What? I don't know.
For All the
What?
Dogs is still my top album.
I'll catch y'all later, man. It's the MicDrop
I told you I
podcast.
like this album.
We'll catch y'all later, man. You know, your boy got work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
So
hating.
we'll catch y'all when niggas gonna actually listen to real music. We'll come back on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to D Fran, the white boy. Shout out to my two white boys for hopping on. You know what I'm saying? The Hebrew Israelites. Shout out to all the Hebrew Israelites. Black Power. Right? Black Power. White boy. Yeah. No. Okay. All right, we'll be back next week. Shout out to Sharon Williams in the chat. Shout out to Flying Low, Troll the photographer, NJ Lando's high school colleague. What else is there? Saturday Echoes. Shout out to you. Shout out to Med Hanny. Shout out to Lydia, of course, my number one hater. What else we got? And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. And the D-Fran show, obviously. Yeah. We'll be back next week when P. Diddy gets another video leaked. And Kendrick's video will come out soon. That's my prediction. I don't know if it's this month, but it will definitely come out. That's my prediction. And Jay-Z, stay in touch.